What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Hunter Call the Wild and D-Train games. Thank you guys so much for 500 subscribers. This is also Halloween week, so we are getting to stream from 3 to 7 instead of 2 to 6. And if we get the Great One Wolf early in today's stream, we will be opening up my maps and I'll be playing with everybody for multiplayer. Also, if the Great One Wolf does appear, I will be waiting on my wife to get home as she loves the Great One Wolves, and I'm pretty sure she will be wanting to watch me shoot him. But without further ado, let's turn it to nighttime and get this grind underway. We also have added 5 moderators, so if anybody sees the mods come in, make sure you guys give them a warm welcome. They are Colton Crane, they are Zira, Wolf Boss, and Raven. So if they join us today, make sure that you guys give them some love. Let's go out there and see if we can't find this wolf. I have had some very good luck with the wolf lately. Yet last time I grinded for them, we are currently at 469, by the way, kills into the grind. And last time I grinded for them, I got 2 rares back to back. I got an albino level 7, which was amazing. Now I have the melanistic and the albino, which was the 2 I wanted most for the rares. And then also, much different. I would just put his head on the plaque because honestly, he doesn't really stand outish in my opinion. Probably one of my least favorite rares, but at the same time, I wanted to keep him. So he is in the trophy lodge, up on a plaque. But there is nobody in chat at the moment, so hope you guys enjoy the gameplay. I'll give general commentary if anything comes up that needs to be commented on. We do have a legendary on the map. I don't remember which pond he's at, but we do have a legendary waiting on us. So hopefully he does make diamond in a few minutes. That is the biggest one, so that's the one we're going to go after first. Now if I can just get my beat on one of these level 6s, that would be good enough. What are you? Darn it, if only you were a 6. I hope that'll bring him down. I don't know if it will or not. I think I'm going to leave that 5 for HM purposes. We'll keep an eye on the pressure and see if anything else joins us. Or see if we killed the one that we shot, I mean. My albino came from that bank right over here, so I'm trying to herd manage this zone. That way I don't have to keep running over here, but I do have 2 zones back in this corner. That one's good. What's up, G-Funk? Welcome to the stream, man. Glad to see you, buddy. Hope you're doing well, man. Hope you are doing just mighty fine. Trying to get this Great One Wolf to show up. We're currently 470 kills in. With 3 rares and I think 5 diamonds, if I ain't mistaken. I've had good luck for the rares. Last time I grinded for them, I ended up getting a albino followed by a dark gray. Which I messed up the dark gray because I had no idea he was rare. And level 7 just booked it, man. I think he did at least. Yeah, that's at 5. A 6, which I think is okay. I'm okay leaving. Alright, we ain't gonna worry about anything else. Let's move on. I'm doing good, man. Doing good. Hoping this Great One shows up. Like I've told everybody, as the title says on the stream, we're it's Halloween week. If we get the Great One to show up early in today's stream, then I will transfer and we will do some multiplayer with everybody at the if that happens. I think the legendary's in this group. Where are you? This group always wins me. Yeah, there he is. I don't know if we're gonna make the shot in time. Oh, he didn't turn the right way. I would like for him to be broadside. There we go, got him. That'll work. Alright, let's see what's down here. Why am I using this? I need my binoculars. There we go. I have a very hard time using the Odin night vision scope because I'm used to being so zoomed in on the animals. So in case any of you guys are wondering why I am using the Argus, it's because that's the scope I'm used to. And I'm not the best at shooting these things on the run, so if they, as you guys can tell, if they start running away, I usually just let them go. Unless they go to a trot. If they go to a trot, I'll try to shoot them. Otherwise, I just kind of let them be. There we go, we got 3 of them, that'll work. What's up, Raven? How do you like your new icon, brother? Congratulations being a mod, man. Hope you're having a good time today, man. Welcome to the stream, brother. Out here trying to get this great one. We did just shoot a legendary. I'm pretty sure we hit vitals. I've been saving him for the stream today. He showed up last time he showed up at the very end of my last run. Whenever I was doing it on my own the other night. I don't know where his trail went. Dude, come on. There we go. Awesome, Raven. I'm glad you do, brother. I'm glad you do. I think it's the same for any YouTubers. The moderators are all the same icon. But the 4 guys I chose, you guys have showed tremendous attendance and very, very supportive of the channel. So that's why I chose you 4. But I'm very happy to nominate you guys as the first mods for the channel. Let's see, is he going to be a diamond? He is a diamond. Let's go. First level 9 of the stream, and it is a diamond. Love to see it. Time to clip it so I can put it with my montage for the week. Now, guys, like I said, we are going to be starting a brand new thing. From where I'm grinding for stuff off stream as well now, I am going to be doing something where at the end of every single week, I will be posting the best trophies I killed of the week. So that way you guys will still see the good stuff. So every diamond, every rare that I kill, you guys will get to see them. Whether I mess them up or not. Thank you, Raven. I appreciate it, man. What you up to today, by the way? Hopefully you're having a good day, man. Also, Raven, did you see where I got you'll see them in the compilation at the end of the week, but I also got a dark gray and an albino back to back last night. I think it was last night. Is it the last night or the night before one? But I found an albino at my starting location. It was actually in a zone. It was actually in the zone I was trying to manage down. And then I went to the very, very next pond I went to, which was this one. I had a dark gray, and I almost did not get him. Like I actually clicked on him. Or actually, no, it was my third zone, so I guess it wasn't quite back-to-back, but it was close. And, whenever I killed him, I didn't know he was anything special. I actually picked him up and just got a glimpse that he was a dark gray in the claim screen. So, if I wouldn't have seen him, if I wouldn't have got that glimpse of him, I would have actually lost him instead of got to attack him. Taking care of your goats and stuff? I hear you, man. That's awesome. My wife is absolutely crazy about goats. She thinks they're adorable, especially the baby ones. Yeah, Raven, I love the rares too, and I got my 2 favorite ones too. The albino and the melanistic were the 2 that I was wanting the most, and those are the very first 2 rares I got. So that was awesome. Ashley, what's up? Long time no see. Welcome back to the channel. Hope you've been doing well all this time. You're over 2,000 kills. Wow, that is rough, Ashley. I'm so sorry about that. Yeah, this is my first grind too. I'm hoping I don't go that far, but most people are getting it sub 1,000, so I think you're the first person I've heard where it actually exceeded 1,000 kills. That is rough. I really hope it doesn't do that way with me, but so far I've gotten now 6 diamonds, 2 trolls, and I've also got two rares, or 3 rares. No, I take that back. I got 2 rares. I've got the dark gray. No, I do have 3. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm losing track of what all my trophies are. I have an albino, a melanistic, and I have a dark gray. So I have 3 rares. Well, at least weren't getting anything. I'm actually following a shout out to another channel, by the way. I've been watching. I haven't been I'm not subscribed to him, or I'm watching everything he posts. But there is a YouTuber named Squidster, and and a lot of his tips about Great One grinds and stuff has helped me tremendously. And if you guys haven't watched some of his videos on Great One grinding, they're really good. But he says that the wolf grind is more effective without HM, and you just want to choose 8 random zones out of your favorite zones and just start shooting. So that's what I've been doing, and my luck has been about equal to his, where he's getting a healthy amount of diamonds as well as rares, and he's not even using HM. And from my experience, it is proven to be true. Oh, I was hoping that would hit the head, which it may have, but not where I wanted it to. Darn it. There, that hit him that time. That'll get him. Okay, at least I got 1. Better than none. Let's see, 3, 5, 7. 3, 5. Okay, where's the 7 at? There's a 7. There we go. Penetrated to something. That's what I was hoping for. That's 5. Whoops, that's a bad shot. That was a bad shot. Got a little bit too excited there. Shot over his back. Oh, well. Thank you, Dustin. I appreciate you, man. What's up, T-Man? Welcome to the stream, guys. Make yourself at home. Talk about whatever you guys want to. Just make sure that you stay family friendly. If you guys have any questions for me, feel free to ask. But yeah, welcome to the stream, guys. Hope you guys have a good time here today. And I'm doing pretty good, T-Man. Doing pretty good, buddy. Just trying to get this great one. 470, well now 475 kills in. I've mostly been working on my New England whitetail grinds off stream. The only time I grind for the wolves right now is when my wife is home because she really loves the wolf grinds. So I'm only grinding for them whenever she is here with me or if I'm on live stream. What is my 4-wheeler doing? That was weird. It was like making noises. But yeah, man, we're just hoping to get this one. And my whitetail grind is in the 2000s right now. It's like 2200 and something on the New England map. And I've been having some crazy luck on that map lately. I've been getting some rares, been getting a lot of dimes. And I've got a lot of wacky deer going on right now, but still no great one after 2200 kills. So I'm hoping that it's going to happen soon. So that way I can get my 3rd whitetail. You're at 2,000 kill on your red deer? Oh, that's rough, Raven. I've only got 1 great one on the red deer because they all look the same, so I only wanted 1 and I was done with it. But yeah, mine came at 1,800, so hopefully yours will come soon, buddy. You're really close to the kill count I had, so hopefully he'll be there very soon. Same thing for you, T, man. I hope that your luck goes well for you. I hope you get a lot of dimes, rares, and I hope that you get that great one soon, man. My fastest great one so far is 5 kills by accident. As a lot of you guys know, on Mississippi, whenever I was discovering the map, I was just shooting a buck out of each zone. And the 5th zone I shot a buck out of just came back as a great one. So that is currently my record as far as my fastest great one to date. But I didn't even have the grind for that one. And then most of my grinds have actually been sub 1,000. I've gotten kind of lucky with my great ones. I have a few that went over 1,000, but not too many of them. Alright, we gotta go back and drive the 4-wheeler back to the other one. I hope so. You have zero great ones at the moment. Hopefully it changes soon. I'm sure it will, Raven. I mean, just keep shooting. That's what I tell my wife. My wife is gets discouraged sometimes. What I tell her is just keep your nose to the grindstone and just keep shooting. Try to look forward to your trophies. Don't dread the fact that you're not getting any. Because if all you're thinking about it, if you're just having the mentality of what you're not getting, you will just end up being miserable. So you have to love grinding as well as looking forward to something that will happen later, rather than this game never remembers my colors, but rather than just being upset about the stuff that you don't have, try to have the mentality to look forward to the stuff that you will have. And that is what keeps me driving. Try to just keep a constant positive attitude. Know in your heart that the Great One will spawn at one point. Be grateful for every trophy that you get on the way, and don't be bummed out at the end of your session if you don't get a Great One. It is just part of the game, and some people can just get luckier than others. Where did this guy go? There he is. Oh, hush, Mila. It's okay, baby. Nothing to be afraid of. Just someone outside in the truck. Hey guys, are you all still with me? For some reason, YouTube just is now showing there's only one person in chat, which I don't know. I don't think it's right. I think it has glitches sometimes, but are you guys still with me in chat? I'm not sure if you are or not. There was like 10 of you in here, and now it's saying only one. So I don't know if my stream has crashed or what's going on, but it seems like everything's fine. Oh, you're here, Ashley? Okay, good. So there is more than one person. YouTube does that sometimes, where it's like I can have multiple people in the stream, but YouTube just wants to tell me that there's like one person. Dude, really? That wolf just turned its head as soon as I went to shoot. And because of that, I missed the vitals. There, I got it that time. But thanks to the wolf turning its head, I didn't get an opportunity at his brother, so I'll have to wait till next time to get the other wolf. Ashley, are you using HM on your grind, by the way? For wolves? Are you currently using HM, or are you doing just straight grinding like me? And that's for anybody in chat too, just for conversation purposes. Okay, Raven, good. I'm glad to see that you're here, man. Yeah, for me, Ashley, what I'm doing is I am basically just chose my 8 favorite zones and just started grinding them. And then over time, if I found out that they were solo zones, then I would try to manage them down if I could. I'm sorry, I got hiccups for some reason. But basically I am just managing zones that are just in terrible locations, but I'm not doing like actual herd management, if that makes sense. If a zone turns out to be nothing but solos, I just abandon it, and then if those solos appear in my main zones, I'll try to manage them. But I'm not using any kind of HM, and I'm having some pretty good luck with legendaries and mythicals and stuff. So my map was already pretty well managed down, or something's happening. Level 7. Like to see a level 7? Wish you were level 9 or level 10. That would be better. But I will happily take the level 7. Where's the other big one? I thought I had 2 in here. That's okay. I only get 1 out of that zone most of the time anyways, because by the time I shoot, as you can see, they just go. 6, 6, there's a 7. Alright, so I'm going to try to get the 7, because that's the biggest one out of the group. Okay, can I get the 6 too? If he'll, I can't shoot them on the run. I'm just not that good of a shot. So he has the trot for me. Hey, or he can just turn around and give me an easy shot. That works too. Can I get you too, sir? That's alright. I think I'm gonna let the other ones go. Yeah, I hope not, Ashley. Yeah, that's the one reason why I actually haven't done another pheasant grind, is just because after 3.7 thousand kills, I was just done. So I really hope that it goes better for you this time around too, because both of us had a very rough pheasant grind. You're not using HM. You're on Red Deer now, but wolves. Yeah, I would actually recommend HM for wolves, or excuse me, not wolves, excuse me, red deer, because the red deer diamonds are amazing, and yeah, they're just a lot more interesting if you HM them. Plus, if you're doing on a Teowara, it is very, very easy to manage down your ponds. And if you need to know like where they could drink at, there is a YouTuber by the name of Will the Gamer. He does shorts where he circles the areas on the map, shows you drink times, diamond scores, and what their weights are and stuff. And he'll show you where you can find all those animals. And I use his maps a lot whenever I'm doing a new Great One grind. You're actually going to set up your SRP for mule deer to see if I can spawn a Great One on that map? Yeah, that's one of my grinds that I got going on right now, too. I haven't returned to it since our last mule deer grind, but that is where I'm currently grinding my mule deer as well, as on SRP. It's just, I'm really wanting to get my third Great One whitetail, so that way I can have a full huddle whitetail mount. So I'm kind of just like really after them at the moment, but once I get the whitetail... Oh, is that snow on his back? Yeah, that was snow. Well... but once I get the whitetail, I'll probably return to the mule deer and to the fallow deer, because the fallow deer is also another multi-mount that I want to finish. I've only got one fallow, so I need 2 other ones. Having to do a lot of singles today. They're all in the zones where if I shoot one, they all take off. You've been grinding about 9 to 10 zones. You really only need 8, actually. I mean, 9 to 10 zones is totally fine, especially if it's working for you. But for the Great One wolf grind, a lot of people are saying that they're getting their wolves a lot faster with a smaller amount of zones. So 8 places and 8 claim tents is what they're saying. Is getting the faster Great Ones. So that's kind of what I'm following. And if I end up getting my Great One before 1,000 kills, I'm going to believe it. Again, I'm just experimenting with it. I'm not sure if it's true or not, but that's what people are saying. You've been grinding 8 zones for wolves and about 10 for red deer. That's actually pretty good, Raven. I actually like a lot of variety in my other grinds. The red deer zones that I would recommend you doing are all the pawns in the middle, like the smaller pawns in like the middle of the map, and then all the pawns on the right-hand side. The left hand, I would manage everything on the left-hand side. Just so that way you'll be able to do the river and stuff and be able to go in like a C shape throughout the entirety of the map. Dude, come on, this is scaring me to death. So this zone used to have about 8 to 10 wolves in it. And the other night while me and my wife were grinding, I ended up killing 5 of them, and I left like 3 females. And but I got all the males. And ever since I've done that, only this one female has been here, and this has never been a solo zone. So my question is to all of you, have you guys been having disappearing zones? Because on New England, my zones are disappearing right now, where they're just not wanting to come back into their zones at all, and I've had to move things around. And after I got my Great One moose, all of my moose zones were disappearing. And that's the reason why I had why I took down my moose grind on Rev. Like, is any of you noticing that glitch? Like, are anybody else having some of that problem? Some of mine have disappeared. Yeah, me and my wife think that there's actually a bug in the game right now where the respawns are not working properly, because the zones will just disappear on you, and they're not solos. Like, it's obvious that those zones have always worked, and then it's like the game just randomly decides that it wants those zones to be solos, and it sends them other areas whenever they're not solos. So I don't know. I'm going to give it one more run, and if that zone still has nothing in it, then I am going to have to go and search the pawns around it and see if they moved, because I don't know why they would. But that zone that I just left has always had a bunch of wolves on it, and now it's just the one female. So, I don't know what's happened to that spot. Well, at least you guys know about it as well. How do you HM on Grind Raven? So, you basically want to find 8 zones that you absolutely love and you know that are not solo zones. And those are the zones that you're wanting to shoot everything in. Now, so I guess it's a little bit different than whitetails and other things, because, you know, I kind of have my own way of HMing. So let's say that I have 8 wolves in a zone. 4 of them are males, 4 of them are females. If I can never get all 4 of the males shot, and then 2 of them become a 5 or a 4, I usually leave those alone and keep that for herd management, and that only leaves me with 2 wolves to shoot, making it a lot easier on myself. So I will sometimes do that. However, in a zone like this, where there's multiple wolves, which right now I don't have on my respawn, sadly, but in a zone like this where you have like a lot of wolves, I will just try to shoot everything because, you know, numbers are better than others. So I guess it just depends on the size. But just like you do with any other Great One grind, you basically just want to choose the zones that you do not like, and you want to shoot those zones down to level 4s and below, or level 5s are fine too, and then you just leave it. All your main zones, you want to shoot everything in. Sorry, that took me way too long to get that explanation out, but but you see what I was saying. Also, with the wolves, make sure that you guys are targeting the 2 biggest ones every time. Always try to make sure that you take down the biggest one or biggest ones first, and then go after the smaller ones after. Because the bigger ones have bigger chances to come back as the great one or diamonds or stuff like that. Every time I grind these wolves, all I can hear is Metallica in the background. If you guys have never heard the song of Wolf and Man, and you like a rock music or heavy rock, I would recommend you guys listen to that song because I actually had it playing the other night while I was grinding these wolves, and it made it so cool. To be grinding the wolves at nighttime and hearing that song in the background is actually really cool. But if you guys haven't heard that song of Wolf and Man, that's a good one to play while you're doing the wolf grind. Also, Bark at the Moon by Ozzy Osbourne is a pretty good one as well. Is that the level 4? It is the level 4. That's the level 4 that's always around here. He's my buddy. I'm right here, Duke. I had to go around, man. I can't swim. Yeah, I hear you guys. If these wolves attack me, I'll have to be very careful because I don't want to shoot the wolves that are HM'd. This is the side that I got my albino from. So I'll have to be careful. Yeah, that's what I thought. What are you? Are you the level 7? No, you're a 6. There's a level 7 in here somewhere. Okay, where's the 7? 7, there you are. That'll work. What are you? 6, 3. Can I spook you guys off? Go. I just want this one. Yeah, I know. You guys are mad at me. Sorry. Ow. Okay, don't bite me in the butt. That's rude. That's like stabbing someone in the back. You guys can attack me, but just make sure that you guys do it in an orderly fashion, okay? The 3. Yeah, you can hit me. I don't care. I need a band-aid. There we go. That's better. And nothing back there. So this used to have a zone back here too, and now they're gone. I just don't know what's going on with the game right now. Alright, let's move on. I'm just gonna have to hope that it means a great one's coming soon. You had amazing luck with the mule deer, but that was I've got 5 great ones so far, no duplicates. Dude, that is awesome, Ashley. You tried grinding 8 zones up to about 1,500 kills, nothing happened, so I branched out to more. I mean, that's actually a pretty good strategy. I'm somebody that's like, right now, if my zone disappears, I will just find another one to take its place. So, that's not a bad strategy. Give me 1 second. Let me refresh the stream, guys. I think I fell behind on chat a little bit. Maybe. No, okay. Just nobody said anything in a while. Alright, that's fine. Sorry for replying to that so late. I just now realized that was something you sent me a little bit ago, Ashley. Let's see. Anything special out there? 6. Any legendaries? Any great ones? Well, I mean, I'd know a great one if I saw it, but... Where is everything? There we go, got him. Anybody else that I can try to grab? No? Okay, what about Mother Zone? Is there anything in that zone? Wow, they just popped right in. It's like they all just came in at one time. That was funny. 3, 3. So only a 5 over there? I mean, I really don't want that zone to be managed. It's going to float, but I ain't going to worry about it. It's going to take forever to get over here, so I'm just going to leave that one. Wolfie, where'd you go? Where'd you go, Wolf? I know you're here somewhere. I think it's right there, actually. Is that its eyes? Oh, no. I thought I saw eyes there, but I guess I was wrong. Okay, here's this one. The other one's in there. I should have brought the four-wheeler. Should have brought the four-wheeler. Your favorite furs for the wolves are Hallow, Dawnbreak, Battlethorn, I think it's called. Those are really good, man. Honestly, I don't have like a wolf color I don't like. Like for me, I really want the Twin Souls. I think that is probably my favorite one. But I really, really like just any of them that are like the white and gray colors. I've always been a fool for wolves that are colored like that. So yeah, those are the ones that I want the most. Are the ones that are white and black. But I do like all of them, though. Like, there isn't a single Great One wolf that I can get that I would actually not enjoy having. I actually killed 4 here. I thought I only got 3. So I'll have to be more careful with how I count that. 492, people. Almost to 500. Ironic, considering how many subscribers I got now. Well, I guess I got 501. I might have 502. We had a few people stop in earlier in the stream. Great one. Where are you at? Show yourself. Or not. Dude, I hate to say it, but for those of you that are agreeing with me that you guys are seeing zones disappear, that could really ruin ruin grinding. I mean, it really could. I don't know if it's a bug in the game right now that needs to be addressed or what's happening, but ow. But they really need, if that is a bug, it needs to be addressed quickly. Because it ain't fair to grinders to work their butts off and then just lose their zones for no reason. Hello there. You're the other one I need. Dude, really? How am I missing these shots? Would you stop? That should have got him, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, that got him. I have to track him a little bit, but that'll kill him. Yep, right there. Good to see that I still got 2 here. Same Twin Souls, your favorite, Ashley? Yeah, I know, it's gorgeous. I mean, like I said, it doesn't matter which great one I get. I'm going to be happy with any of them. But I think this might be one of the very few great ones that I'm actually tempted to get multiples of. Because the Great One Wolf is just gorgeous. And I'm actually thinking that I'm going to do it on 2 different maps. So instead of just making it always Yukon, I think that I might get one off Yukon, and then I really want to try to get one off Medved. Because it would just be so eerie and amazing if you could get a great one out of a zone, like at nighttime where it's just nothing but ice and wind blowing snow everywhere. It would just be scary and just really, it would fit the tone for the wolf, in my opinion. So, yeah, what they said. Might help if I had my scope. Nope, that's a bad shot. And that was a female anyway, so I'm glad I didn't shoot her. Alright, where's that mythical? Mythical? No, that's the 5. Did I spook the mythical off? That doesn't happen very often. But I do not want this zone to be managed, so I'm going to shoot this one. That's fine. I don't know what happened to the mythical, but we'll take the 2. What's up, Jarrett? Or Garrett? I'm not entirely sure if you want to tell me in the chat below if I'm with a G or a J. But welcome to the stream, man. Hope you're doing well. Make yourself at home. Talk about whatever you want to. Just make sure you keep it family friendly. It's good to have you, man. Hope you enjoy the stream. If you have any questions for me, feel free to ask. Just trying to get this great one to spawn in so that way we can do some multiplayer this evening. Hopefully it'll show up soon. We're currently 496 in after this next claim. But I hope you're doing well, man. We did get a diamond today. For those of you who may be coming in later, we did get a diamond today, which was really cool. He came in whenever I was grinding a couple of days ago, and I decided to save him for the stream, and he did make diamond. We have 1 legendary today. So, 6 diamonds, 2 trolls, 2 rares. Or 3 rares for me so far. 7, 3, 7? So 2 7s this time, and then 5, so we'll take 2 7s, if we can. There you are. I need you to trot, sir. I cannot shoot these wolves while they're running. I was trying for the next shot. I guess I missed it. That's alright, we'll have to keep our eye out for pressure. We'll come back and track him if he dies. It's okay, baby. Ignore my dog in the background. She heard a noise. She doesn't like noises. Oh, that's awesome, Ashley. I might have to take a look at it then. Like I said, I think I'm going to get 1 wolf off Yukon, and then I would like Yukon to become my next moose grind. Even though people say it's really tough, I would like to try to get a moose off Yukon just because of how famous they are of coming out of Alaska. So I really would like to get a Yukon moose, a great one. And then I would like Medved to be my wolf grinding map if possible, because I just really want it to have like a spooky, eerie tone to it whenever I'm grinding them. And I'm having snow, like I said, just having the darkness and the snow blanket across you and just everything seeming frozen. It just seems like it fits the wolf style very well. I ain't gonna shoot that one. 6, 3, 3, 6. Boring. How did that... I mean, it's going to bring him down, but I figured that was a better shot than what it was. Did I get his brother too? That's alright. Thank you, Garrett. I really appreciate you, man. Yeah, I'm hoping it comes soon. I do have one of every great one in the game except the whitetail, which I have 2 of. And I do not have the bear, the fox, or the tar just because I'm not interested in those great ones. But I do have one of all the other ones. So I'm really, really hoping I get this one as well. And I'll probably go after multiple wolves. But like I said, I'll probably transition to Medved after I get this one off Yukon. I think I'm gonna turn Yukon into a moose grinding map, and then I'd like the I like Medved to be my wolf area, if it works out that way. Well, it'd be handy if I had Duke with me right now. He's almost here. We'll have to wait on my dog. What's up, Boone? Hope you're doing well today, man. You're currently setting up mule deer on SRP. That's awesome, man. If you need help with that, remember to go back to my other streams after this stream today if you want to, and it'll show my setup for them. I would herd manage the giant lakes, and I would hunt on the small lakes. That's what I'd recommend you do for the muleys. Is herd manage all the big ones, and then choose your 8 favorites out of the other smaller ponds, and then I would just grind those 8. Like I said, for predators, I'm not really going to care too much about HM, because honestly, the diamonds look the same no matter what animal you get it on. Whereas antlered and horned animals and stuff like that, I'd rather HM, so that way I could get bigger antlers, more tines, stuff like that. There's just a wolf. Oh, I hit his spine. I was trying for the neck shot, and I would have got it if I didn't hit his spine there. I definitely would have got that neck shot off. I don't know if we killed this one or not. It looked like that. It looked like it may have. I'm gonna track this one for a little bit. If his health doesn't go down, then I'll have to just move on. I hate leaving wolves. Also, guys, you guys can give me your opinions in the chat if you want to, because that will help them persuade me a little bit. But tomorrow, I am going to be putting a poll out on the channel. I was originally going to make our multiplayer stream this Friday be nighttime only in honor of Halloween, but I know that a lot of animals don't really eat during the nighttime, so I was going to let you guys vote whether or not you still wanted me to do that. For those of you who are in my chat, do you guys think that would still be a good idea to just make it a nighttime multiplayer session since it's Halloween Day? Or would you guys just want to do it during the day when animals are easier to find? $500 in, by the way, guys. We just hit 500. It'd be so cool. I am not going to look at these wolves just yet. But imagine for a minute, guys. What if I look at these wolves, and at 500 kills, we end up getting a great one? And I've just hit 500 subscribers on the channel. That would be crazy. Alright, let's see. Is it going to happen? 5, 4, 3, 5. Nope. Sadly, it's not going to happen. But that would have been wild, man, if it did. It would have been wild if it did happen. I'm going to leave that level 4. I'll do a half management on this zone. I have 3 animals in this zone that I can shoot, usually. I believe. 1, 2... Where's the other male? I don't know if I have a respawn for him or not. Okay, there's the other male. So I'm going to leave 1, and then I'm going to try to target the other 2 from now on. So that way it makes my job a little bit easier. No, I need 2 more seconds. Ah, shoot. Well, at least we're getting on both. Did that guy float or is he staying on the shore? Okay, he's staying on the shore. Okay, good. At least we got him. Where is he? Oh, he's out there. Okay. Couldn't see him there for a minute. I think we still have time to track this one. I really do want to look at this next zone, because the next zone is the one that had the wolves that disappeared on me. And if they're not back, then I'm going to give it a 3rd chance. And if they're still not there after our next run, I'm going to have I'll have no choice but to search some of the solo zones and see if they moved. I don't know why the game does that to me. It's been robbing me of some of my zones on multiple maps lately, where the zones will just disappear for no reason. There he is. Please be here. Please, oh please, wolves, please be here. I need you, brothers. I don't see any. It's still just her, man. Like, what is the game wanting me to do? Is it want me to shoot the female and then they'll all come back? This just does not make sense. I mean, we'll give it one more run. Let me try something, actually. Let me try main menu. Let me try resetting time, but without resetting them with the main menu. Because on New England, I have some zones that just does not like to be there if I do a main menu reset. Let me see if it's the same thing on this game. Will they be here if I just reset time but don't do a main menu? Just nighttime also? Would it be nighttime, Ashley? I appreciate you. Make sure you vote in the poll tomorrow. What's up, VR? Welcome to the stream. Glad to see you can make it. Okay, and now the wolf is just gone. Wonderful. Dude, I just don't know what to do with this zone. I don't know why the game has been doing this. For some reason, on all of my grinds, I've just had my zones that have been constants just randomly stop coming in. Now, Expansive Worlds did say that they're going to be doing a hot fix tomorrow. Or maybe it was today, I don't remember. But they're supposed to do a hot fix that was supposed to fix the map glitches and also some crashing. So, I wonder if the game is, like, crashed in a way right now. And that's the reason why the respawns ain't working. I'm sorry, VR. Don't be afraid to tell your superiors, though. If they're really bullying you bad, just let a teacher know. There's no shame in it. I got picked on a lot in my time at school because I was the unpopular kid. And I didn't care a bit to be a rat because it made my life easier. So if you literally have people bugging you and bullying you, don't stay silent. Let somebody know. Get the help that you need. That way it'll get them off your back and you'll have an easier life, okay? Let's see. 5, 5, 6, 7. That's better than a 6. What are you? 3, 3. So the 7 is what I need to take out first. Because he is the biggest one. And then I need any of these level 6s. Just whichever one goes to a trot first. What are you? You're a 5. I'll take you. That'll work. You're not a level 6, but I will take that level 5 since it was going to go on a trot, and since I don't really want HM on this place. Oh, your target buck showed up? Nice, man. You're going to have to refresh me, though, Raven. I do remember the conversation, but I don't exactly remember what was going on. You'll have to refresh me a little bit, man. I remember that you said you had a target buck that you were trying to get this year, but I don't remember anything else. What was, were you hunting and he showed up and did you get him? Or, what do you mean by he showed up? You'll have to help refresh me, man. I'm sorry. My memory ain't the best with my ADHD, but I try my hardest to. Alright, let's go over here and see what that level 7 came back as. Like I said, this next zone that we're coming up on is where I got my albino from. So, and he was a level 7. Yeah, my albino was standing like right on the side of the hill here. Guys, does that wolf in the back look darker than the rest? Or is it just the snow? That's a level 6, but he looks like he's like really dark. That might be another Mela. I'm definitely going to shoot him with a 308 because I'm not entirely sure. I can't tell. Is he a little bit darker than the rest, or does he look about the same, guys? What's up, Wolf Boss? Welcome, man. Hope you enjoy your new icon. Good to see that he's able to make it to the stream today, so that way we can celebrate you as one of our first mods. Welcome, brother. We'll smoke that level 6 just in case he's a rare. I don't know if he is or not, but you can never be too careful whenever you don't know about a wolf. You think he's darker, Boone? I hope so, man. I've got one melanistic. It'd be cool to get the charcoal melanistic now. He showed up on your trail camera 2 nights ago and he was eating corn. Right. So, did he show up again on your trail camera, or did he show up in real life? That's the part I'm trying to understand. Okay, I can't shoot any more than this. Alright, that's it. I can't shoot nothing else. If I do, I'll ruin the zone. And if you guys haven't noticed, every time I'm grinding at night right now, I have been using the Halloween premium wrap. So in case you guys are wondering what's on my binoculars and what's on my gun, that is the Halloween premium wrap that came out last year, I believe. So far, it's one of my favorite camouflages in the game. It's like a nighttime camo, so I think it works really well for the wolf grind. Whenever I move the med bed, though, it's back to the snow camo. But for this map, where it's sometimes snowing and sometimes not, I really think that the dark aesthetic at nighttime works really well on Yukon. Who is Wolf Boss? That is the guy that's Larry in the chat. That's not his actual name that he goes by for us. But YouTube right now is showing people's handles sometimes rather than their actual YouTube name. And unfortunately, Wolf Boss has fallen victim to that. It's not showing him as Wolf Boss anymore. For some reason, it's showing him as his handle. So, some people it's working fine, like yours is still showing you as VR. But some people, for some reason, it's showing like their handle rather than their YouTube name. Where did this wolf go? Okay, here's his blood. High blood. How in the world did he even run away then? There he is. Is he anything special? Let's see. I don't think he is by the way he looks. Nope, he was just a brown, guys. Unfortunately, he ain't nothing special. He did look a little bit darker, though, than the rest, but unfortunately, he just didn't make rare. Rare. He didn't make rare. There we go, I said it right that time. What are you guys doing? Look, I'm sorry, okay? Why do I always have to do this? Okay, I know that I've taken some of your friends. But you're not mule deer. Why do you guys get stuck and look at me like the female mule deer do with your evil red eyes? I mean, you guys will get respawned, so I don't know what you're so upset about. See, I'll grab these, and then here in a little bit, you'll get 2 other brothers. And as long as they come back as level 5s or level 4s, I will not shoot them. So please, stop judging me with those beady eyes. Let's see if there's anything back there. Well, this group came back, thankfully. Nothing too special back there. I don't think I'll shoot that level 6. Yeah, I think I'll leave this group alone. Plus, I couldn't shoot back there if I wanted to without destroying the zone. You got the wolf 2 days ago, Boone? That's awesome. What fur color did you get? Who got mods? Colton Crane, Wolf Boss, Raven, and Zera. And then I will not be adding any more mods until we hit 1,000 subscribers or until the chat gets so large where I think that I need extra help. Trying to see what all's back there. There we go. 6, 3. Bunch of level 6s today. Mythical. I mean, that's better than a level 6. Is there anything on this shoreline that I'm not looking at? No, okay. Okay, I'm gonna leave that level 5 as I'm trying to herd manage this zone. Where did you come from? He just like spawned in, and I made a terrible shot on him too. I think I clipped him in the ear. That'll kill him. The pain from it's gonna kill him. Oh, that's a 7. Okay, you're better than the level 6s. That should get in there, yeah. We'll have to do some tracking on these, but that's okay. Did I hit that one? Felt like I did. No, I did not. Interesting. I don't know if I want to shoot this or not. Did I get him? Did I get him? I mean, that's gonna kill him, but I better quit because I'll be tracking all night if I keep shooting like that. You got albino, Mela, and only 78 kills. Nice. Boone, did you mean that you got the Great One Wolf a few days ago, or did you mean you just got some good trophies? The way you worded that sentence, it sounded like you got a great one, and I was asking you which great one you got. Do you think I'll be a mod ever? Not if you ask him, VR. Like I said, that is my choice when the time comes, and as long as you're supporting the channel and you're being at all the streams and you're trying to support the videos as best as you can, watching them all the way through, and commenting on them and stuff, you will be considered. But do not ask me to be a mod or anything. Like I said, I will make the decisions when the time comes. It all depends on age, education on the game, and how frequent you're in the streams and on the videos. But those who ask and beg me to be moderators will probably not be considered as much, because to me it's more respectful to just let me make the decision when the time comes instead of trying to ask me to do so. Because I know that everybody wants to be a mod. That's pretty obvious. So, like I said, it just depends when the time comes. I chose these 4 people because they have been the most supportive and have been very consistently showing up to the streams and to the videos as of late. And that's why I chose the 4 that I chose. And then whenever I hit 1,000, I might add another 2 or 3. So it just depends. Oh no, you're fine, VR. You did nothing wrong. Just asking me, I'm not going to get mad at people for doing that. So let me actually rephrase, guys. Again, that is my ADHD where I have trouble wording things sometimes, and I'm very sorry for the misunderstanding, VR. I'm talking about begging me to do so. So if people like constantly are asking me the same person over and over again, am I ever going to be a mod? And then like, I choose more mods, and then at the same time, can I be a mod sometime? If that same person just keeps on asking and asking and asking, it'll never happen. Like I said, there is no harm in asking, but there will be harm for like begging, if that makes sense. Because sometimes people could feel like they're entitled to be a moderator because they've been here for so long and they feel like they've been like so supportive of the channel that they feel that I should make them a mod. And in my opinion, in that situation alone, it can be disrespectful. But you have done nothing wrong. I'm just letting you know the way that I'm thinking, so that way you'll know how to be in the future. But will I consider you as a mod? Absolutely. Everybody that shows up to the streams and supports the channel and is there for the videos is considered. So will you ever be a mod? Very, very likely. Just as long as you continue to support the channel and I'm still in need of help when the time comes. How did that not hit a vital? I mean, that one did. Okay, I can shoot one more, but I don't want it to be the 5. I might have to run into the tent here, guys, because I can't shoot that level 5. I kind of want him to stay here. This is one of my main zones, but I would like that level 5 where there's so many wolves. Give me 1 second. Let me run into the tent so they'll leave. If you guys don't know this, if you guys are carrying a tent with you and you get charged by wolves, lay the tent down and run inside of it. As you guys can see, they will have stopped chasing you. And it keeps you from destroying zones or having to be forced to shoot wolves. So if any of you guys are being charged in areas that you're wanting to keep, make sure you have a tent on you. because running into the tent will save you from having to shoot all the wolves. Little piece of tech there for you all. Nice, Boone. What was your fur color? You still haven't. I don't think you've told me yet. If I've missed it, I'm sorry. But you still haven't told me which fur of the great ones you got. Like, if you can explain it to me, that'd be easy. But you told me about your Mela and you told me about your albino, but you didn't tell me which great one you got. But that is awesome, man. Congratulations either way. I hope this wolf didn't run all the way to China. It looks like he's probably going to, though. There he is. I don't know exactly how many wolves I killed there. I am pretty sure that I killed 5 of those, but if anybody can rewind the stream and look back and see how many wolves I hit, let me know if it was 5 or 6, because I counted 5 here, but I could have very well shot more or less than what I thought I shot. So, if anybody can rewind the stream and to where I was shooting these wolves in this spot, let me know how many I actually hit, because I want to make sure I claim everything. I have this mythical down here somewhere. Unless I've already claimed him. Which I don't think I have. I have wasted so much time tracking. Another reason why you guys should just take the easy shots and not chase after wolves when they're running away, but sometimes they're tempting. I guess he ran up into the mountains or something. I thought I had another wolf down here. My dog ain't picking up any blood though, so. Alright, I guess we got him up in the mountains somewhere. Hopefully we claimed him. What's up, Wolf? Welcome back, man. How many kills in? We're currently at 512. 512. We've got held back a little bit by having to track some animals. But we're at 512 kills in, man. Oh, they're on the bank there. There's another myth. No, don't run. I needed 2 seconds there. Ah, crap. He went over the hill. Oh, well. Better to get the mythical than not get either one. You think it was Dawnbreak? Okay, so was it like the albino looking one? So that's Dawnbreak. Dawnbreak is the one that's like a beige and albino mixed in. Was that the one you got? Hush, Duke. Making like my real dog right now, just whining about everything. I think I passed him up, actually. There he is. Thank you, Wolf. I appreciate it, man. Yeah, guys, if you haven't already liked and subscribed to the channel, make sure you guys do so, as we're now aiming to get to 1,000. Also, remember, guys, I haven't told you guys this yet, but I'll tell you guys today in the stream as well as in the next stream. Next week, I have some very big announcements for Thanksgiving month. We are going to be doing a lot of really cool stuff next month with Call of the Wild, so you guys will not want to miss that announcement next week. I can't really say too much on it at the moment, but I can tell you guys that you're going to absolutely love what's going on in the next few weeks. First of all, and I'm going to try to make a tradition here on the channel where every November we'll have like a Thanksgiving events, and it's just my way of saying thank you to all of you guys for supporting the channel. And yeah, we'll be doing some stuff where I'll be directly involved with you all. So, like I said, I'll let you guys know more next week. Oops. Did I hit another wolf? I was trying to double tap the same wolf, and I don't know if I got another one on there or not. How did that mythical not get hit in at least a area? Darn, man. Looks like it's going to kill him too, but he's already over the bluff. I can't make another shot at him. 430. Tell me that penetrated somewhere. Hey, got them both. That mythical is going to be going for forever. Guys, I'm so sorry about the poor shots. I don't know what's going on with me all of a sudden. I just can't hit any organs for some reason. Alright, Zero, sounds good, man. Hope you enjoy your new icon, by the way, man. Welcome to the stream. Glad to see you stopped in, buddy. You got the Razor win in the second day? Dude, that's awesome, man. Congratulations on that. Yeah, I'm really hoping for the Twin Souls. That's the one I want the most, is the Twin Souls. I've seen that one already where a few people's got it, and it's just absolutely gorgeous. So the Twin Souls is the one that I want the most. Alright, Wolf, we'll see you in a little bit, man. I'll still be live for another 3 hours, so we'll be live for a while still yet. Otherwise, I hope I'll see you this Friday for a Halloween event. You just got a leucistic bison? Let's go, man. My wife got her first diamond bison the other day. She was hunting wolves, and I had a random level 5 walk out in front of her, and it made diamond. That's awesome, man. I got a leucistic. I have an albino one, but it was it came off SRP, and it's a female. But I do have an albino bison. You want the grave hide so bad. You've been too busy grinding for the great one mule deer. I hear you, man. That mule deer is awesome, and I will be returning to it at some point. It's just the wolf has my heart right now, along with the whitetail. I really want the whitetail great one. I'm 2,200 kills in on that one, and I'm working on it about every evening. I've got a lot of animals to show you guys on the compilation at the end of the week. So we are going to start a new thing here on the channel where at the end of every week, if I've grinded that week, you guys will see all the trophies that I got during those grinds. But the whitetail grind has been going really well. Just sadly, unfortunately, it's not led to a great one just yet, and I'm almost at 3,000 kills now. I'm about 20, almost 2,500. I think was the last time I looked. I was like 2,300 in or something like that. So I'm hoping he shows up on New England soon. And New England has a lot of bugs on it right now. The respawns ain't working correctly. It crashes from time to time. I don't know if it's just the map glitch that's causing it to do that. But I have decided that if it keeps up, then I'm probably going to have to abandon New England after I get the great one, and just use it for our multiplayer streams. Let's see, did I count those? I did. All right. Most diamond bison come out at night. That's a very interesting take on it. I think it's more or less just about where you are. If you've seen a lot of your diamond bison at nighttime, it just means that you happen to be hunting and stumbled upon them. But because I've seen them. I mean, you have just as equal time to find them during the day as you at night. 3, it's a 7, 7, and the 5. Which 7 is bigger? That's 35 to 37. That's okay. So you're the bigger one. So we'll take you first. Maybe I'll get my breath back real quick. Come on, stop for me, brother. Good Wolfie. Go to a trot for me. Oh! Nailed him. Don't know what I hit, but that was a good shot. I love whenever you make risky shots and it works out. Let's see, where did this wolf go? You know, I didn't get to tell him, but I don't know if Wolf Boss got him a great one or not, but he really does need a great one wolf. And he needs multiples of them so that way it suits his name. He'd be the boss of wolf grinding. I meant to tell him that before he left, but that's alright. I'll get a chance to tell him later, I'm sure. Let's see. Need to go to the left a little bit. This wolf should be right up here somewhere. There he is. Thank you, Zero. I appreciate it, man. You got one more of my great one, Boone? That's awesome, man. What is your other one? What's your other great one you got? I have one of everything except for the bear, fox, and tar because I'm not interested in them. And I have 2 whitetails, but I do have one of all the other great ones. And as of right now, I have no idea how many wolves I'm going to get because I love the wolf great one to death. I don't think there's a single fur variation of the great one of the wolf that I don't want. Legendary, let's go. Another level 9. No HM. What's on the other shoreline? Anything exciting over there? No, not really. Alright, where's the 9 at? There you are. Is this going to be our second diamond of the day? We're about to find out, folks. There we go. Come on, give me a good shot, one of you guys. These wolves keep on stepping in front of each other. What are you? That's a 6. That'll work. That's fine. I think I'll be okay taking 1, 7, and the 9. That's fine with that. I'm fine with that. You got the moose? Nice, man. Do you know what the rack was that you got with it and the color? My dream moose is the spider rack with the 2-tone. That's the one I want. 2-tone spider rack moose is the one I'm wanting the most in the future. Alright, are we diamond number 2? Nope, we got trolled. So now 3 trolls to 7 dimes. Oh well, what can you do? Hopefully he'll come back as a great one. Dude, buddy, you just got ran over, man. You gotta be careful. Ah! Stuck on a rock. There we go. That rock was just like, you shall not pass. Yeah, I know, Zero, it has, though. Oh, you only have the moose great one left. Gotcha. That's awesome, Boone. If you've got all the great ones except the moose, that is amazing work, man. Congratulations on that. Only 2 people left. What do you mean? You gonna try it for me? Nope. Alright, let's settle for 1. That zone is really hard to get 2 out of. But I like it too much to get rid of it. Alright, let's see. Did my zone come back over here? If it did not, I'm going to have to check some solo zones in my next run. Because I had over 10 animals in this zone originally. Yeah, I don't see any wolves over there. What time is it? Oh, it's 3:25. That might explain some stuff. Well, shoot, man. Let's go ahead and reset time and do a main menu reset then. See if they'll come back then. I don't know, Ashley. Like I said, it's not just this grind. Over on New England, where I'm doing my whitetail grind, my very first 2 zones that I've been grinding since I first started like 2 years ago with the whitetail grind. Of course, I haven't been grinding straight. That's the reason why I'm just now at 2200, because I've only gotten serious about it recently. But I started that grind on New England about 1.5 years ago, and I've been just kind of grinding it every so often. And the first 2 zones that I'm hunting on that map have always been constants. I've always had 2 bucks in both zones. And about a week ago, they just started disappearing. Like, there's a pond that is up above those 2 zones, and those 4 bucks have been going back and forth between that pond and their 2 zones. And they have never done that before. So, I really don't know what's going on. I think the game has a bug in it right now, where some of the animals will just randomly become solos, or they'll just randomly bounce to a new pond, which doesn't make a lot of sense to me. So, I really don't know what's going on. But it is very, very frustrating because it messes up grinds. I had but yeah, this zone originally had 10 in it. It was one of my mega zones, and 5 were males and 5 were females, and it's been that way since the start of the wolf grind. And now, as you can see, they're just not there. So I don't know what's going on. All right, Raven, sounds good, man. I'll be streaming for about another 2.5 hours. So it's just actually about 3 hours because it's 4:18 my time, and I'm not getting off till 7. So I'll see you later. Or I'll see you on Friday, man. Meet 5. You know that old commercial that used to say, "What would you do for a Klondike bar?" If I know I'm unk, but that all I'm hearing now is what would you do for a great one wolf? That should have hit something, I'm pretty sure. I can't get a beat on him. That's not him. That's not him. It's a 3. So does he go the other way? Where'd he go? He just like popped out of existence. Oh well. It looks like we got him though. Yes, Boone. I am on PlayStation. You remember that, Ashley? Well, at least I'm not alone in this argument. But yeah, but you know that jingle. What would you do for a Klondike bar? All I'm hearing is, what would you do for a great one wolf? ADHD in motion for you. I'm gonna let these walk. I got some pressure in this zone, dude. But what happened to my level 8? It might help if I had this turned on. Okay, so he did go this direction. Okay. Well, that's fine, because this is the direction we needed to go anyways. I'm trying to herd manage those two zones back there, so... It's fine with me. How far did he run? There he is. There he is. Nice little myth. He thought he was going to get himself a nice drink there tonight, but I believe he was mistaken. Never mind. Let's see. 6-4-6-5-7-4-3-0-9. Okay, let's see. I'm not seeing anything. Oh, there's a 7. Oh, wait, I can't shoot him. There's still too much pressure. Okay, never mind. We just gotta move on. There's still too much pressure there. Great one, Wolf. I was really hoping it was going to be like a Scarecrow situation. Whenever one of his great ones came in, the respawns were not there at first, and then whenever they popped in, the great one popped in with all of them. I was kind of hoping something like that would happen to me. Tell me I got in there somewhere. And he's gonna die, but he might be able to track him. 3, 5, 6, 7, 3, 2, 6. So I need the 7. Oh, out of breath. That ain't gonna help nothing. I have your dad's cat sitting on my shoulders. She won't leave. That's sweet, Zero. She must really like you. Let's see. There's that one. Yeah, I love any animal that is fluffy and will let you pet it. If it is friendly and it lets you pet it, it will be my best friend. Alright, you know what? I've tracked too much. I'm just gonna let them go. I'm gonna go and just shoot the easy shots from now on. 7, 4, mythical. 3. Oh, he's gonna float. Are you serious? Ah. Dude, I hate floaters. $500 D-Train, I can't believe it, man. Your channel's grown so much in the past 4 months. I started watching it, 250 subs. Congrats, you deserve it. Thank you, Gunsmoke, and thank you for all your support, man. You've also been one of those people that's been trying to come in when you can and be very supportive, so thank you as well. But yeah, I was very happy to hit my first milestone on YouTube. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. And thank you to everybody that's currently watching the stream. You guys mean the world to me. I love knowing that I have an audience out there that really, truly enjoys my works, and hopefully we make this channel grow into something special over time. Thank you guys so much. Do I have Call of Duty? I've not played Call of Duty since Xbox 360 times. And I only ever played it for the campaigns because back then they were actually really good. And I didn't really have any friends to play multiplayer with, so I mainly just stuck around the storylines. And I haven't really touched them since the Xbox 360 era. But I do think they're a really popular game, and I did love it back in the day. And yes, Boone, I am on PlayStation. Oh. Just got off work and going back to grind wolves. Awesome, Ashley. Keep me in the loop. Let me know what you're finding today. If you're still going to be watching the stream, while you're grinding, let me know if you get anything good. I love hearing what people are killing while I'm killing mine. Colton, what's up, brother? Hope you enjoy your new icon, man. Congratulations on being the very first mod for the channel. Very glad to see you can make it today, buddy. See you, Baron. Hope you have a good day, man. We'll be here for another few hours if you can make it. Otherwise, I'll see you next time, man. Thought I had another blood trail over here, did I not? Oh no, I only got 3. Okay, so I just need to get on the 4-wheeler and go get the other one. That's right, I got 3 of them. Awesome, Ashley. That's awesome. Thank you. Hopefully you get some good ones today. Like I said, my best luck I've had so far was 2 days ago. My very first 3 pawns, I had an albino and a dark gray, and then at the very end, I spawned that legendary that we started the stream with today. So that's been my best run so far on the grind. Hopefully one of us gets that great one today. That'd be awesome. Or anybody that's grinding today, for that matter. Wait, did he float? I can't remember. Did the mythical float, guys? I have a feeling that he floated. I mean, I don't see him out there. Okay, so Duke found his blood. Please don't tell me that he floated. Oh no, he came this direction apparently, according to Duke. Duke, where are we going, man? Oh no, he did float. Okay, so I need to go back over to my other tent then and see if he's over there, but usually if you fast travel more than once, it'll despawn animals in the water. 2 level 9s on your map? Let's go, Ashley. Yes. Love to hear it. Hopefully they both make diamond. That's awesome. Congrats on those 2. That's some good luck right there. Just get on the game immediately, and immediately you got diamonds waiting on you. That's awesome. So you can see my 4-wheeler lights. Yeah, I think that this wolf is despawned, unfortunately, but that's okay. We'll move on. Your wolves are not too good. I have not grinded them a lot. Just for one troll, and hopefully my great one is soon. I hope so, Gunsmoke. I hope so, man. Like I said, I'm currently at 527 in, and I have 3 rares and 6 diamonds and 3 trolls. So, mine's been pretty lucky so far. I'm hoping for the great one for me as well soon, but anybody that's grinding today, I really wish you guys best of luck. You're 390 into wolf and 4.2k into pheasants. Oh gosh, Colton, you're still struggling on those pheasants, man. Dude, I feel for you, brother. My pheasants was 3.7k, so I know what it's like. Just don't burn yourself out on it. If you start feeling like that, if you start feeling like you're there's another legendary. Let's go. But if you start feeling like that you are getting burnt out on it, just remember to take a break and do another grind for a while or something. Dude, this is awesome. 3 legendaries in 1 stream today so far. And no HM, guys. It comes to show you do not need to HM wolves in order to find some diamonds. The wolves, I think wolves have a pretty high spawn rate for diamonds because it is not taking very, very much work at all for me to find these. I don't know how that second bullet didn't hit him. I don't think I'm gonna hit this wolf. That's alright. We'll have to track it. That's okay. Dude, I just can't find my mark on some of these shots today, brother. Come on, get out of the tent. Get out of the tent. I think I'm going to take my 4-wheeler over here and get the diamond first, if it is a diamond. And then I'll use Duke to find the other one, because he's ran over the mountain on the other side. Oh, you're getting burned out on the wolves? Is there a reason why you think you're getting burned out on the wolves, Colton? Is it just the animals themselves that you're having a hard time shooting, or? I mean, some people think that a great one is going to be a really good one for them, and then when they start grinding it, they just realize they don't really like the animals too much. So, I mean, maybe that's it. Did we got a dime? We do got a diamond. Let's go. 1 troll, 1 diamond today on the stream. Gotta love it. Taxing every single one of these things. I put them on plaques in my trophy lodge. Alright. And it's also going to be part of the compilation at the end of the week. Like I said, guys, so that way you guys don't miss any of the trophies I kill. From now on, at the end of every single week, I'll be putting out a compilation video of the best trophies of the week. And it's basically just all the trophies that I got while I was grinding. So all diamonds, all rares, all species. Where are we going, Duke? Find him, boy. Find him. Find him, boy. Yeah, it was a diamond, Colton. So I'm glad it was. That makes it 1 troll and 1 diamond for today's stream. 2 legendaries, 1 made diamond, 1 didn't. It's a pain to hunt them at night, and it'll mess it up, and it messes up the run forever. Yeah, I can get behind that, Colton. I can see how that can be a nuisance. I mean, to me, that's one of the reasons why I'd highly recommend using the 300 AR, is it just gives you a higher chance at hitting at least something if you make a bad shot. So, if you guys are not using the 300 AR as your primary weapon other than for everything other than diamonds or rares, then that's what I recommend for all of you guys, because it's the best gun overall to use for it. You know, I'm thinking about that group that isn't coming in, too. If the game is having that hard of a time bringing them in, it makes you wonder if they do come back in, will there be a great one in there? Makes me wonder. Because I've had a few of my great ones show up whenever the game was having problems with respawns. Tell me I got into something. It's like I did, but it ain't nothing good, apparently. That's alright, we'll just track him too. You can't tell the rares besides albino and egg white. So, I will tell you, Colton, from experience, the melanistic will stick out like a sore thumb. Whenever my Mela showed up, and you guys will see it in the compilation whenever it comes out at the end of the week. But whenever my melanistic showed up, it was jet black. And if there's snow on the ground, it's very, very obvious. My melanistic, there was snow all over the place. It literally looked like a giant wolf-shaped rock just sitting in the middle of all the other wolves. So I am telling you that just the straight melanistic wolf is very, very easy to identify, along with the egg white and the albino. But as far as like the charcoal melanistic and then the dark gray and the red brown, all 3 of those are very tough, from what I've heard. All 3 of those, it's hard they don't really stick out too well. The charcoal melanistic, you can tell it a little bit better because it's a lot darker than the rest of them, just like the normal melanistic is. But the fact that it has that little bit of a gray on its belly, it can also confuse people. So, that's just from my experience and from what I've heard about the rares. Yeah, I can get that. I can get behind that too, Ashley. The 300 is definitely a beast in this game, but in real life, the 300 would do enormously better than the gun in the game. Honestly, the ballistics in this game, in my opinion, have always needed to be upgraded a little bit. The guns in this game are not very realistic compared to their counterparts in real life, but they're good enough, I guess. Like, if I really wanted to get one of the best guns to like grind these, it would be the 375. But the fact that you have the chamber of bullet is the only reason why I don't use it. Because that one little split second is what you need to kill some of these wolves. And if you're having to wait for the gun to chamber, it can be a nightmare. Okay, so now I've got 2 5s and 1 7. Out of that group, that's actually okay. Because out of that group, it's very hard for me to get any more than 1 out of it anyways. So I think that I'll be okay leaving 3 of them as managed animals and then just shooting the 1 out of it. Make this a singular zone. But if I get a chance to shoot the other level 5s, I will. Yeah, because they all just scatter as soon as I shoot. What's over here? 7, 3, 6, 7, 3. Okay, you're the one that's giving me the better shot. If only you would stop walking around. Where's the other 7? Okay, that's him. I really don't like this angle, but I'm gonna try it. There we go. Can I get a follow-up, Wolf? It's like I can. Somehow it didn't hit lung. I wonder how close I was. Dude, my shots are just like bad today. Like I'm hitting stuff, but it's making me have to track things. Hang on a second, I got 3 of them. There we go. I recorded 2 by accident. Where's me, Wolf? There it is. I've really got to hurry if I can because I need to go over to that other zone. Yeah, that's true too, Gunsmoke. Yeah, they have all kinds of variations of the 300. So that'd be kind of cool if they added variations of the certain guns to the game. Rather than just bolt and automatic. Alright, I'm not going to go in order here. I'm going to jump over to my last zone and see if maybe those wolves are over there. Because every time I've gotten over there, it's been after 3. So after I grab this wolf, I'm going to go to my last zone first and see if those wolves are back. If they are not, that means I'll have to check my solo zones today during the stream, which I was really not wanting to do. But if I can't use that zone anymore, I can't use that zone anymore. So let's go over here and check it, see if there's anything here. Guys, this is the thing. This zone used to have 10 wolves in it, and now there's nothing. If I shoot this female, will the zone come back after I shoot the female, or would it be a bad idea? For those of you who do the wolf grind, to let me know what your thoughts on that is. I really don't want to lose this zone, but for about 5 runs in a row now, this has been the only wolf in this zone whenever it's normally had 10. So, let me know in the comments, guys, real quick. Is that a bad idea or a good idea to shoot the female? Because I don't know if that's the play or not. Where did the other level 6 go? I think that's him. Yeah, that's him. There we go. Yeah, I know, Colton, so it's good to know that all of you guys are having that same problem though. For some weird reason, the game is like robbing me of my zones. Like I will be doing a Great One grind for so long, like so many runs with the animals working perfectly, and then just out of the blue, my zones will just start moving. I don't know if Call of the Wild is intending for that to happen, but that is very annoying whenever you're trying to grind for a Great One and the animals don't stay where they're supposed to be. So I think I'm gonna grab these two wolves, reset time, and then I think I'm gonna go check some of my solo pawns and see if they went there. I mean, as long as they go to a pond that's a good pond, it ain't gonna bother me too bad. But it's still annoying because I had so many wolves there. Oh goodness, Ashley, that's rough. I wonder if it's every map or just Yukon, because I just want to go to Yukon for the wolf and the moose. So Zero, I think it's actually on every single map because New England has done it to me. Whenever I got my Great One moose, all my zones got messed up after I got the Great One. They just started going to different locations immediately. And then here recently with the New England whitetail grind, after all this time, I've actually lost several of my zones, and it's really screwing up my whitetail grind over there. But I can't give it up because it's already 2,000. I'm over 2,000 kills in, and I'm too committed to leave. So yeah, I think it's across every map. I think that it's like it'll give you like so many runs. The way the game seems to be operating with it is you'll have so many runs, and then just out of the blue, some of your zones are going to leave and go somewhere else. And I really don't know why it's doing that. Yeah, I know, Ashley. So that's the thing too, is that whenever you go and check all the pawns, it's like they're either all scattered across all these different pawns, or they're just not there at all. Whenever I did my New England whitetail sweep, I went across the entire river. If you guys can imagine that, it took me hours. But I went through the entire river and all the pawns to make sure I didn't have a Great One random respawn on the maps. And I found so many zones that were not there before. Like there was like 5 zones I discovered, and whenever I first played on that map, there was nothing there. So those zones had to have came from my main zones, and it made no sense. Guys, I'm gonna step away just for a minute. I'm Colton Zero. Everybody, anybody that's a mod today, make sure that you guys let people know that come into the chat that I've stepped away for a minute to use the restroom. I'll be right back. All right, guys, I'm back. Sorry about that. Let's go ahead and reset time. And I think before we even touch our main zones, I need to go and look at other pawns real quick. Let me do a main menu reset, and then I need to take a little bit of an adventure and see if I can figure out where these are. I'm only going to look at a couple of pawns. If there's no wolves on them, then I'll do this off stream later, because I don't want to use all of our stream today to not do anything. But if I had to take a guess with my experience, if you lose a wolf, so most of the time, guys, so this is a little bit of a tutorial for you all, if any of you guys don't know this, a lot of you probably will though, is that basically the way that I can tell where your animals go, and it usually works for me, is that I'll actually zoom out on the map and I'll use this yellow outline. And usually, if there's pawns within that yellow outline, that is what I do. Now, another thing I can tell you too is that whatever is the closest to the surrounding outlines, if there's pawns there, that is also a place that your animals could go. So the way I'm looking at this is that I know where the pawns are on this map they can be. So my guess is they're either going to be here at this pond, down here at this one, or at this one right here, is my guess. Because these are too far away in my opinion. But I could be wrong. But either way, I need to get down here and check and see where they've gone. So I think I will start on this side. Yeah, very true, Zero. I've been doing good, Colton. It's been a good day for me today. Hopefully your day has been going well for you too, man. You jammed your pinky yesterday? Oof. That's rough, Colton. Hopefully it's been better today. I haven't actually stubbed my pinky or my toes on things in a long time. It's been a while since I've stubbed my fingers, which is a good thing. Guys, I just want to go ahead and let you all know too that my wife is going to be coming home and making dinner. So if she gets it done before 6 o'clock, I will be having an intermission on my stream and stepping away to eat with her. And then I'll come back whenever I'm done eating. So the stream will stop. So it'll be a 2-part stream. So whenever she gets dinner ready, I'll be ending the stream temporarily and then coming back to finish the stream out. However, if dinner is not ready by about 6, if dinner's ready around 6:30, I'll have to call the stream off because I was only going to stream until 7. So, like I said, it just depends on how long it takes her to get things cooked. I'm hoping that she gets it done before 6 though. Another thing that I wish the game would do is that if you did a main menu reset and then came back into the game, it would automatically save like what your zoom levels on your scopes and binoculars was. So that way every time you log in, you don't have to re-zoom in your scope. That's just a nitpick, but there's a few things with the UI right now that needs work in my opinion. Remembering what your zoom levels on your scopes and binoculars is one of them. The game remembering what color you have for your active tracks is another one. As that doesn't always work out. Yeah, there's a few things that the game needs. A slider for the ammo, for whenever you're buying ammo. Alright, let's go down here and check this pond. I did have some wolves down here originally. But I ended up destroying the zone before I knew the tent trick, where you could place down the tent and it spooked them all off. So I ended up shooting the entire pack and they got moved. So they might be back here now. Ah! Rock! And then, of course, this bug. I am pretty sure it's a bug because it doesn't make any sense for, like, zones that have always been constants to randomly become solos. So, I do think the game is bugged right now with respawns as well. I've noticed that some of the respawns just refuse to come back into the map sometimes, and then I know that sometimes them, like I said, they just jump whenever they shouldn't. So, that needs to be fixed ASAP as well, in my opinion. And hopefully it isn't just us that's noticing this. Hopefully Scarecrow, Flint, or some of the really big YouTubers will be noticing it as well, and they can get the attention of Expansive Worlds so that way they can fix it quickly. Because it's really going to be disturbing for my grinders to just be losing their zones all the time and constantly having to set their stuff up. Uh-oh. Did we find them already? No, that's a solo wolf. So that's one of them. Oh crap, it's doing the thing that it did to me on New England. So that group of 10 wolves is now going to be spread across the entire map instead of being all together. That is so annoying, man. That's got to be one of them because I didn't lose any other wolves anywhere else that I know of. Don't you do it, buddy. Don't you do it. I mean, I'm going to keep going down here to see if I can find an entire pack. But I'm not seeing anything. You got an albino and a mela, 30 to 40 dimes, and 4.2k kills. That's actually not bad, Colton. I mean, only 2 rares is kind of rough, but at least you got a lot of diamonds going on. I mean, I had some really good luck with leucistics and a couple of melanistics during my grind, but I never once got an albino. So you do have a leg up on me that there. Yeah, there's nothing here. Shoot, man. Well, let's go check this place then. Like I said, we're only going to check a few of these ponds. I'm not going to check everywhere, but I am going to check a few of these, and if we end up finding them, I'll have to reset back up on them during the stream today. But if I can't find the wolves, then we'll just let them go, and I'll try to find them again off stream later. I ain't going to waste everybody's time today with me just looking around ponds. It gave you extra males that you lost from that zone. Yeah, but that's the thing, Colton, is it shouldn't have done that at all. If you see what I'm saying, like that's the problem, is that the respawns are just not acting right. Like on New England, I didn't just have disappearing zones, but like you, I also got some zones that just randomly gained animals. I had some zones that just randomly lost animals, and I've had to relocate a lot of my zones because of that on New England. So right now I have 4 zones on New England that are still my OG zones, and or actually I have 6 of them that are OGs, but but only 4 of them are very reliable. And then the other 4 zones that I have, 2 of them are brand new zones because they're the only ones that are getting like decently consistent respawns. So I really don't know what's going on, but it's annoying the crap out of me. Because when you work so hard on something, for it to be taken away from you like that, it's just more than annoying. Give me 1 second, I'll get a drink, guys. I ran into some old friends at a place I used to work today, and we talked each other's heads off, and my voice is dried out because of it. Oh, you're fine, Gunsmoke. No problem, man. I'm just glad to see you made it back. If you left, I don't think you left, but if you did, then I'm glad you made it back. Yeah, it really does, Ashley. That's like I said. I mean, to me, it just does not seem natural. And I don't know why it hasn't been happening to everybody, but it's like, it's happened to my wife a lot on Teowara. She has one zone in particular on Teowara where she has like 5 males in it for the red deer, and she can shoot 1 male, just 1, out of that zone, and the entire zone will disappear. And then she has, and then like they'll run off, and then the zone on her map is just gone. But if she comes back later, the zone will just rediscover itself. Like all of her males are still there, and nothing's been changed about them. But for some weird reason on the map, every time she shoots just 1 out of that zone, the zone will disappear off the map. And then whenever she comes back, nothing's been changed, but it's like constantly rediscovering and rediscovering that zone. Honestly, if I got wolves on this pond, I actually would love it. This is one of my favorite ponds on Yukon, and I would love to have a wolf on here. But and it even has like a pre-built shelter on it. So if the wolves are like back here in this back corner, that would be like really good use and save me a tripod. Well, that's the thing, Colton, is that I've had some zones. I mean, if they were solos, then they've been at the same zone for so long in some of these grinds. I mean, like I said, on New England, whenever you guys saw me grinding the whitetails on New England, you guys saw that nothing ever changed. Only over the course of this last week have I had zones that have disappeared on me. And those zones have always been there since I started this like over 2,000 kills ago. So that alone shows that there's something up, in my opinion. What is that? Hello? I'm hearing something. What is that? Is there something stuck in this house? I think I just helped it leave. I think there was a bird stuck in this house, and whenever I went in here, it put it outside. You're welcome. I don't know what happened there, but that was funny. All right, we're gonna check 2 more locations, guys, and if these wolves are not here, I'm just gonna let it go for the stream. Again, I'm not gonna waste your all's time with me just searching different ponds. Yeah, Ashley, I've had it with everything. Like I said, after I got my Great One Moose several months ago, after I got him, my zones for the moose just started disappearing, and it literally destroyed my grind. I think four different zones just stopped coming in, and I just got tired of the Revel Tilly grind anyways because it took forever. But yeah, there was just nothing there, and I just let it go. Oh, so those were Harlequin ducks, guys, that we heard a minute ago. Those are Harlequin ducks. I was wondering what those noises were. Thank you, Gunsmoke. I appreciate you, man. We'll see you later, buddy. I should still be live for a couple of hours, or at least until my wife gets dinner done. Like I said, I'll be having a short intermission where the stream will stop while I eat with her, and then probably about 20-30 minutes later, I'll start up a new stream, and it'll be part 2. Because I would like to stream all the way until 7 if I can, and it's still 2 hours away, so we'll see. So apparently this pond and the pond next to me can have wolves on it. So this is going to be the only other 2 ponds I'm going to check on the stream today, guys. We might have to just focus on 7 zones today instead of 8. This is annoying the crap out of me, though. My zones were so good, man. Like, they were so good. And they were working so well. I do actually have another zone I can move to now that I think about it. I could just go back to one of the zones I started with, actually. In the swamp. If you guys remember, I had a zone that always had a mythical in there. And, I could just move my stuff right back to that place. I probably might do that, actually, now that I think about it. We'll go check that other zone one more time and just make sure there's nothing there still. But I think we might just do that, just move it back to the swamp. Because at least I know that there's wolves there. And it'll keep me from having to search everywhere. You think red deer would be one of the last great ones you get personally because of the limited variations? Well, I mean, for me, the red deer itself is my favorite antlered animal in the game. I just don't hunt them very much because of the same reason, the fact that they don't have any variations. But for me, just solely because I love the species and the diamonds are so pretty, I decided to get one great one and call it done afterwards. So, unless they ever bring more variations to the Great One Red Deer, I will not be going after another one. But if they do bring the new variations to them, then I'll probably return. Because I really love the Red Deer. And my HM for those things was so good, man. I was getting diamonds with it about every 10 kills. Because I had every single pond and every single river on that map HM'd except for the zones that I hunted on. So, that was one of the best herd managed maps I've ever had in my life. Probably the best, now that I think about it. Alright, let's just move on. Let's go back here and see if there's anything here. Yeah, they're a very fun one, Colton, that's for sure. I just don't hunt them anymore because, like I said, there's no variation to the great one, so there's not very much incentive for me to grind them. But I still pop them, though. Like, if I see a pretty good red deer, I'm probably going to put a bullet in him. Just because I love the animal. Okay. Yeah, I'm convinced, guys. I'm going to go ahead and pull up shop here. I think what I'm going to do is take this down. And I'm going to move this zone back where I used to have it. So, I believe it was this little river right here, if I remember correctly. I think I had my tent here, and the other wolves are over here, if I remember correctly. So, I'll move it back to the swamp, I believe is what I'm going to do. Because I really just don't feel like checking anything else, and obviously they're not here. You know what? One more pond. Let me check one more pond, because I know it's a solo pond. This one right over here for me, can have solos on it. So let me go right here and check this pond, and then I'll call it quits after that. I actually need to change the color of my tents back to where it was because I've been on New England. And as you guys see, I did get the feeders. So during our multiplayer streams, yeah, we'll have feeders out on the maps for you guys, and that will be this Friday. This Friday, I'll make sure that the maps we go to will have feeders on them, and you guys can take turns going to the feeders and checking for trophies. All right. Let's go check this one final pond, and then after that, we'll do our main grind. You guys are giving me a red deer itch. What's up, Gunsmoke? Welcome back, man. You don't know why you left. That's fine, man. I appreciate you coming back. Glad to see you wanted to, man. I mean, hey, if you ever get that itch to go after a certain great one, man, just go for it. Like I said, I still got 4 grinds going on right now. So I have the whitetail, I have the mule deer on SRP, I have the fallow deer on Tail Wara, and now the wolf here on Yukon. So, which right now my 2 main grinds are the wolf and the whitetail. We're gonna go check this one final pond. If there's wolves down here, great. If not, then we're just gonna go ahead and do our main grind, and then we'll end the night setting up on that other zone. That way we can at least have 8 zones before the stream has to end today. I hate that I lost that one pond, though, man. That pond was so good. It was a zone of 10 and had 5 females and 5 males, so I thought for sure it was going to be a constant zone. It just scares me to think that I have 5 solo wolves on the map somewhere that I don't know where they are. And don't know if any of them came back as great ones. That's another reason why I don't like that bug, is because if you do lose a zone, that's just it. You don't know what the respawns are going to come back as. Alright, there's nothing here. It's 2:40 in the morning, so we're not going to shoot all the zones out right now. I'm just going to go to the zones that are easy to get to and shoot those zones, and then the bigger ponds, we'll probably leave them for the next run. D-Train is 35,000 harvest with 24 great ones. Great. How do you know how many kills I have total? Surely you haven't counted every single kill I've ever gotten. Yeah, I know, man. Like I said, I'm not going to do it on stream. I will probably have to go searching my map just to make sure there isn't anything I'm missing. That wolf looks a little bit different. He has a wider belly than the rest of them. Do you guys see that? It's like a little level 5, and his belly looks a little bit wider than the rest of their bellies. That guy right there. I don't know. I don't think that's a rare, but you never know. I could be totally wrong too. I need to shoot the 7 either way, wherever he went. Oh, I got a mythical. Never mind. I need to shoot the mythical. There's a 5. There's a 7. There we go. Can I get the trifecta? Nope. That's fine. I'll take the 2 biggest. Oh, gotcha, Colton. You said D-Train is, so I thought you meant that was my stats, and I was thinking, surely you haven't been counting like that. I was going to be like, that's a little obsessive, man. You only started counting when I went after mule deer? Yeah, I didn't start counting until I did YouTube. So, like, whenever I started doing, I couldn't even tell you guys. You guys have to go way back on my channel to find out what it was. But whatever grind I was first live streaming was the very first time I ever counted my kills. However, I believe the mule deer was the very first one where I was actually recording my kills. If I ain't mistaken, I think the mule deer was actually the first great one where I was actually writing my kills down and trying to like keep the exact number. If I'm remembering correctly. I ain't gonna worry about these right now. We don't have enough time. Dang, Colton, you're close to me, man. Yeah, right now I'm 4.2. I have 4,210 hours, I believe, if I did the math correctly the other night. Yeah, I think I'm 4,210, if I ain't mistaken. I've played since 2017, whenever it first launched, and I've been grinding since 2021. I've been a grinder since then, because it took me all those years to realize there was great ones. Again, guys, we don't have enough time to really shoot anything, so I'm just looking for a great one right now. We'll shoot the smaller zones if possible, or if we have any diamonds, I'll shoot them. But right now, we're just gonna do some pond hopping, because we only got 4 minutes left of the drink time. What's up, country boy? On your codex, it shows how many animals you harvested. I think that they said that it was bugged. I think Scarecrow said a long time ago to not trust the codex because it's actually not accurate, I think is what he said. I wouldn't even know where to go. Play stats. Profile card. My weapon score and stuff. Hunting profile. Oh, I've had 19,588 according to this. That's interesting. You have more kills than me, Colton. I must have been that must show how lucky I've been with my great ones. The fact that I've had that few kills and got all those great ones, or maybe it shows my misfortunes. I don't know. But if that is accurate, it shows that I'm nearing 20,000 kills since I started on the PS5. But remember, guys, I had it on PS4 prior to this. So I probably had another 20 or 30,000 on top of that with the PS4 because I've played this game like crazy and I was always shooting animals. So it wouldn't surprise me if me and Colton's about the same in kills, or maybe I might have a little bit more. But that's just representative of the PS5. I had another 2,000 hours on the PS4, so. Another mythical. And a 7. Again, we don't have enough time to shoot something right now. I'm just going to look around at my zones and then reset time here in a minute. I'm going to go set up another zone in a minute too, guys, so that way we can at least have a full grind going. I lost one of my pawns, so I'm going to move back to the little swampy river that we used to be on earlier. It's like, I think it's like 500 or 600 yards that way, if I remember correctly. It was still a very good zone. I just liked that pawn better. Yeah, it's been a long time since we've seen country in here. We're just trying to get the great one, country, if I didn't answer you earlier, man. Good to have you in the stream today, man. Country, since you are just now joining us, I am going to go ahead and let you know that my wife is going to be home here in about, any time now. And whenever she gets here, she's going to be making some fries and burgers. And as long as she gets it done prior to 6 o'clock, I'm going to be stopping the stream temporarily and eating with her. And then we'll start up another stream for part 2, and then we'll go till 7. However, if she doesn't get it done until after 6, then I'll have to go ahead and end the stream at that time because I was only going to stream until 7. But I just want to let you guys know that. If she gets dinner done before 6, then I will continue. I'll come back on here for a second stream. But if she doesn't get it done until after 6, I'll have to go ahead and end it for the day. And then we'll be back on Friday for our multiplayer session. Mythical 5, 3, 3, 2. Alright. Let's go ahead and find that other zone. If I'm not mistaken, I believe it was right here. Let's go see if it's over here. When am I going to do lodge tours? I've got something pretty special for you guys coming up in November. I have a lot of... I'm going to be having community events. That's as detailed as I can get right now, guys. But we're going to be doing community events every November for Thanksgiving. It's going to become a new thing for the channel, where the entire month of Thanksgiving is going to be all about like showing how thankful I am to have you guys on here. So we're going to be doing some grinds, of course, but we'll also be doing some weeks where it's nothing but multiplayer stuff. And you guys will be part of content and all kinds of cool stuff. But like I said, I can't give that announcement out until next week because I want to wait till November. But yes, next month, hint, hint, wink, wink, there will be plenty of stuff that we'll be doing together. To answer your question, Colton. I need to find out where this wolf zone is. I thought for sure it was right here. It might have been further down, though. I do believe it is on this stretch. Here it is. Here's our wolf zone. Oh, yeah, this is it. Alright, this is where we're moving our 8th zone to, guys. We had this originally. Like I said, I just happened to like that other zone better. But we unfortunately had to lose that zone, so... I'm going to put a marker here. And I'm going to go to the other side, and I'll put my other tent up, and then we'll get this one set up for our next run. Oh, that's fine, Colton. It's gonna last throughout the entire month. So, and I tell you what, man, I don't want you to miss out on anything. So I give you my word. If you're not able to participate on certain days, I will try to set aside a couple of days that you can participate. Okay? Because, like I said, Thanksgiving will be one of the very few months where I'm actually going to be extremely lenient with the content. And if you guys are going to be going visiting family and stuff, then just let me know. And I will try to set aside another time during one of the streams for you guys. But lodge tours will be a part of it. I can't really tell you much more than that. But just know that lodge tours will be something that will be featured next month. To a certain degree. No more structures allowed. Wait, what? I thought I had 2 tents. Oh, I left my fast travel tent. Hang on. Gotta go get it. That's fine, Zero. Like I said, guys, it won't be the week of Thanksgiving, okay? The first week, so what I will tell you guys is that the very first week of November, we are going to return to Resident Evil, and we're going to play Resident Evil 8 Village all the way through. So I'm hoping to get it done in 2 streams like we did with the last one, because I really want to know what happens with Ethan's story next. And then after we beat that game, the next few weeks will be what we're doing for the events. And I'm going to be whenever I put these events out, all you guys have to do is go to the comment section down below letting me know if you can or can't make it. If you guys can't make it, then I will try to reschedule it on a day that you could. So I'll try to work with you guys so that way we can make it happen, okay? Don't think that you're going to be missing out on anything. I'll try my best to make sure that it works out for everybody. Like I said, I would like to make it a tradition on the channel to be doing community stuff. Every November for in honor of Thanksgiving. So it's not going to be stuff that's falling directly in Thanksgiving week, but it'll be throughout the month. Now, I told myself if I was going to set back up on this zone, I was going to do it with this little lookout here. Let's see, can I put a tent somewhere where it's just like... Let me run it back this way. Right back here should be perfect. There we go. Now let me get a tripod if I can get in my tent. Dude, I wish they put the bait barrels like at the bottom of this thing instead of like right at the top, because I'm used to my tents being on the top. Alright. I think right here should be fine. Let me see, I may actually move over just a little bit. There we go. Alright, I think we're set up. Let me move it back just a little bit, actually. I don't like how close that is. Alright. I think we're good for our next run. Let's go ahead and reset time and test this out. Go ahead and do a main menu reset. If I ain't mistaken, I think I may have actually left a mythical in that zone. Alright, let's see. What do we have in zone number 1? Oh, they're just not coming in. Well, come on in, guys. Dun, 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 dun. Surely there's more than 3 here. Hi? I guess we have 3 this time around. Hopefully the game ain't trying to steal this zone from me now. Oh, wait a minute, hang on. Oh, there was some out there in the river. Never mind, we're good. Nope, that's a bad shot. This is 5. Where'd the 6 go? There we go. That was a good shot. Alright, Colton. Sounds good, man. I'll see you when you get back, buddy. I'm going to go ahead and let you guys know that it has gotten too late now for the multiplayer session, so if the great one shows up, we will go ahead and take it out. However, as far as playing multiplayer this evening, it's too late in the evening now to do so we probably will not do multiplayer today. But you guys we'll get from 3 to 7 on Friday, so we'll play the entire time that day to celebrate Halloween. I'm pretty sure this 5 is from this group, so I'm going to shoot him too. Also, I will let you all know too that if I ever get a great one to spawn, I will let you guys know about it. If it is a brand new rack or a brand new variation of a fur color, then I will try to go live just long enough for you guys to watch me shoot it if you guys can make it to the small stream, if possible. Otherwise, I'll save it for our next stream if I can. So it just depends on what great one we get. But even if it's just like a 5 or 10 minute stream, I'll try to go live while I shoot it if I can. Anything in there that I don't need? What are you? A 6? I think I'm okay leaving that, actually. I think I'm going to go ahead and say that those 2 zones are managed down now. I don't mind if they're 6s and 5s, I just didn't want them to be 7s or above. Five, 5, 6. Alright, so I don't have to worry about that zone no more either. Okay, good. That zone's just too close that they're always spooking off whenever I come over here, so I didn't want that zone here anymore. Is there anything in there besides a level 5 and a 6? I don't think so. We'll take this guy. There we go. Where are you? You are dead is what you are. Okay, I think that's good enough. Nope. Nope. Alright. So we don't got all of our respawns right now, unfortunately. Where we went and visited the ponds a few minutes ago, that can sometimes throw the game off. So that's fine. We'll just take what we can get. There's one wolf. And up here is 2 wolves. I think. No, wait a minute. The other wolf was back here. I'm not shooting anything in that zone anymore. So where's my other one at then? What was that? Okay. Good, not. Up, they're mad at me. Where are they? Okay, I guess they decided not to attack. That's better than if they did attack. What's behind door number 2? Should be a level set. Should be 2 level 7s. Yep. That guy's behind a tree. I better not shoot that one. Where's the other level 7 at? There he is. That one's behind a tree. I couldn't shoot him at the moment. It's fine. We'll hurry up, get over here so we can't get a look at him, but if we can't, that's fine. We'll take the one. What's up, Gunsmoke? Welcome back, man. Glad to see you can make it, man. Ah, they booked it. Oh well. One's better than none, as I say. $544 in, people. Six, 2, 5, 6, 3. So I need to get one of these 6s. I think I'm gonna go for you because you're like broadside. It's fine. I'll just take the 1. There's the one I need over there. There we go. And that'll work for me. As long as I can try to at least get 2 out of every zone, I'll be fine with that. Go grab the 4-wheeler and get over there to the other one. It's kind of funny how the camera is bound to the bottom button on the D-pad, because every time you want to go between third and first person on the 4-wheelers, you always listen for your dog, because it's the same key. I don't know, I find it funny. What's up, Wolf Boss? Alright guys, let's go check out our new zone, see if it worked out for us. While you're gone, Wolf, we in Gunsmoke. I just want to let you guys know that we lost one of the pawns and I had to move locations to this location. This is one of the OG locations from our very first Wolf stream. So hopefully it's still pretty productive. I think it will be. Oh yeah. Our setup is working just fine. Alright. What's all in here anyways? What did I leave it as? 2, 5, 3, a 6. So we'll go ahead and pop the 5 because it's the only Uzi shot. Hey, smoked both of them, I believe. How many kills in am I? Those 2 will make 548. 548. Yep. It's a 6. No, the other one's floating. Come back! Come back! Please? Come on. Come on! Got him. Alright. Yay, our new zone works. Not that I didn't doubt it or anything. That's always been a good zone. I just moved to that big pond because, like I said, there was 10 of them there originally. Now they're just all gone, so whatever. But we're 548. 7, 3, 2. Oh, messed up my tripod. Seven, 3, 5, 2, 2. What's this one in the back? 5. Okay, so I got a 7, and then I need to shoot one of the 5s. Dude, why are you swimming? That guy's like turned into a fish on us. He's got to pop back on the land somewhere, right? He's a submarine shark. Wolf. I don't know where that dude went. He just like went under the water and just didn't come back. Okay. That's one way to avoid being shot, I guess. I don't know what happened to 7, but I don't want to shoot more than just 2. Dude, I don't know where that other wolf went. He just, like, went into the water. Can I go in there with him? No. Oh, so he can go under the water, but I can't. Okay, I see how it is. That's one smart wolf. He's like, watch this. As soon as Deez shows up, I'm gonna go under the water, and he won't be able to get me. Where'd my 7 go? 7. There you are. Let's see. I knew that was gonna lay that one out. 5. There we go. Always aim to get at least 2. Where'd that wolf go? There's his blood. Oh, he's behind my tent. Okay. Awesome, Colton. Glad to see you're back, man. We just crossed 550. We're at 551 now. Since I track down this last wolf we just shot, make 551. Where did this go? No, that's a female. There it is. Need to stop and look for a minute. There we go. There he is. Come on, Great One, show yourself, man. Guys, do any animals eat at night? This Friday, I was going to try to go to, like, Hirschfelden with you guys and a few other places, and I was going to have the feeders out, so that way you guys could go and check the feeders for trophies. Do you guys know if anything eats at nighttime on that map? Oh, it's a mythical. I didn't even see him sitting there. Oh, we got him. Okay, good. That was a lucky shot. He turned into it for me. Oh, they are, Colton? That's awesome, man. Colton, I'm sorry, man. I was having to track those animals. What does it mean by rings? And I'm assuming you're talking about sports. I don't really watch sports too much, so I wouldn't know exactly. But you can tell me what's going on. I do know like how things work. You have to explain it to me a little bit. Is that like a championship thing that they're winning back to back? There it is. Well, I'd say that run went a lot better. What do you guys think? I mean, we got 8 zones again, and they're all working perfect, fine. I'd say that was a really successful run. Oh, gotcha, Colton. Well, hopefully they win, man. That'd be awesome. Sounds like you really like that team, so I hope they win for you, man. Let's go ahead and start another run. Gotcha, Colton. So it's an NBA team. Okay, I didn't know if it was college. I knew you were talking basketball, but I didn't know if it was college or if it was NBA. I got you now, man. I'm following you now. Yeah, NBA rings. Yeah, I got you now. Okay. The only involvement I've had with NBA is like playing the NBA 2K games, and I played them all up to 11, and then after that, I just kind of went away from them. But I'm following you now entirely. My dog just scared me to death. She and her mom was playing, so if you guys hear her bark, just know that everything's all right. Whatever. I don't think that's gonna kill him, but if it does, it does. I think I want to check this zone one more time before I just stop worrying about it. Like I said, I did get my albino out of this zone. No, Colton, I don't, man. I don't really have a way to watch sports right now. My wife and I don't have like cable or anything. We have these streaming platforms. We have Disney Plus and YouTube, and Peacock and a couple things like that. But we don't actually have a way to watch sports at the moment. I would have to go to my parents' house in order to do that. Let me watch that. But I mean, at the same time, though, Colton, you're more than welcome to talk to me about it. I may not be very educated, but you can feel free to fill me in if I don't know what you're talking about. Need stop chewing. Dog was chewing on our blanket. We can't let that happen. You know what? I was gonna manage that wolf. I ain't gonna go get him. I'm gonna let him lay because I'm trying to manage him anyways, and he wasn't nothing special. You know, I really would like for him to be a 5-2, so I think I will pop this guy. So I really don't want there to be a 6 in there. I'd really like for them all to be 5s or below. Should get something there. No? Interesting. Usually shoot him right in the back of the butt like that. Usually hit something. And it might kill him either way, but I ain't going to track him that far. Oh, I didn't even see you. Whoop, out of breath. Good time to reload, I guess. So last year, you and your dad went to a playoff game, and our team blew out the other by 42 points. It was an insane game. Yeah, I think that you talked to me about that, actually, in a previous stream, if I ain't mistaken, man. I think you told me about that, like, a stream or two ago. I think I told you that it was, like, really, really cool, and that I've only been to, like, I've only been to a couple of basketball games in my lifetime, and they were NCAA for UK. But, and I've been to, like, a couple of high school games, but I've never been to, like, an NBA game. That sounds like that would have been a treat, man. Oh no, I forgot to check out my other zone. Did I scare him? I forgot to check out that zone over there. I believe I spooked them off accidentally. Let me go back over here to my 10. I'm pretty sure they're not there anymore, but shoot, man. Yeah, I forgot to check that zone. They're gone. Shoot. And your team won by a game, winning 3. That is awesome, man. Yeah, I've only seen like one game that was like a nail biter, and I can't remember the UK games. Like I just can't. That was a long time ago. But for my high school, I went to a couple of those games, and yeah, there was some that were like neck and neck the entire time, and it got like really intense towards the end of the games. So I don't know if I ever witnessed like a game-winning shot, but I definitely saw some really crazy games, nevertheless. Let's see, are these still over here? Sometimes I can get lucky and get over here before the wolves run away completely, and I can shoot the other male before it gets away. This might be one of those times. Only problem is that I can't find the other male. Is that him? Nope. Is that him? Nope. Nope. Okay, so the other male just ain't here right now. That's fine. Any solos? Don't see any. Okay. Moving on. Seven, 5, 6. Alright. Nothing too special this time around. Go for the 6 because he's giving me the best shot. Alright. It hit the dirt. It's the 6. Thought I saw a 7 over here. Oh no. Darn it, you turned on me. Well, we'll have to track that one. Unfortunate, man. Unfortunate. 561 in, guys. For anybody wondering, 561. Oh, there's his blood. And there's the wolf. Darn, Colton, man. That's really close, though, man. 68 and 14 is actually really, really good. It seems, I mean, like, while you're describing it to me, it seems like your team is a really good team. So I really do hope that they pull through and they're able to make it at least to the championships this year. I think the best season I ever saw was in NCAA, and it was whenever I think John Calipari first joined UK, and UK actually went undefeated from the time that they started that the season all the way until the very last day in the championship, and they ended up getting beat. So they literally won every single game of the season until the very last one. And that was the best I've seen as far as just a basketball season. Let's see, what is over here? 7 and 6. Seven's going down. I don't think the 6 is, though. There we go. That ought to take it. That'll bring him down. They're first in the Western Conference. They're 5 and 0 right now. Oh gosh, so they're undefeated. Sounds like they all got a really good start on the season, man. I mean, I'm rooting for them, and I don't even watch it. It sounds like they have a really good team this year. I mean, watching Kentucky basketball is about the only thing sports-wise that I've like actually been into in my life. Back in like the 2009, 2010 era, I was really big into UFC, and I used to watch a lot of the fighters back then, and that was really the golden era of the UFC, in my opinion. Since then, it's kind of went downhill a little bit as far as who's in there now. But at the same time, that's what I used to be really big into as far as sports is concerned. As I'd watch Kentucky basketball and UFC. Never have been really much into anything else since. I mean, I would have done the same thing. If I had a team that was that good, I would definitely want to extend them for as long as I possibly have them on the team. So yeah, I completely agree with the coach's idea to do that. If you got good players, I mean, try your best to keep the good players for as long as you possibly can. Five, 7. Let me get that 7 before he decides to become a boat again. Or a submarine, I should say. Nope, that's 2. I am very happy I did not shoot at that tote. You gonna trot for me, buddy? There we go. Colton, are you currently playing the Hunter right now? Or are you just chilling and watching the stream? They're the second youngest team to win a championship. Dude, that's really cool. That's a cool record to hang on to. I mean, they ain't the first youngest, but I mean, to still take the second, that's impressive. I can see why you like that team so much. That's really good. What are you currently doing on there? What are you grinding for? I know earlier you were talking about the red deer, but you were also talking about your pheasants and stuff. What are you currently grinding for? Or are you just hunting around? Oh, you're doing wolves right now? Hey, let's go, man. He found a legendary. Let's go. Hopefully he doesn't troll you. Hopefully he makes dime. Dude, I've had some of the worst and best luck ever recently. I got two piebald whitetail last night, and then one of them scored a 235, so it was actually a really nice piebald. And then the albino wolf that I got was a level 7, so I've came very, very close to a super rare, and still no super rare for me, but I came close to them. That is the one trophy on Call of the Wild that I still need as a super rare. In 4,200 hours, that is the one animal that has eluded me. Oh, it's a guaranteed one? I haven't had a guaranteed wolf. I've had 38 to 40. I think 40 is diamond or 51. I've had it to be the top two numbers. What in the world? Did that bullet just go through that wolf? How did that miss? I don't know what in the world just happened. Okay, I could swear that thing just went right through that wolf. I mean, what can you do, but... Nice, man. Glad it made diamond for you. Yeah, we've had one troll and one diamond today. No rares, no great one yet. But hopefully it'll come soon. You're using the 330 out 6. That's a good one. I'm just using the old classic. I'm a 300 and 308 AR. I just didn't see the reason as to buy the new weapons pack because it does basically the same job as the weapons I already have. The only time I really buy weapons packs is if there's new ones that can really benefit me in some way. The pack that had the 375 in it was the last one that I bought because I wanted to use it for free roaming. I was tempted to get the flip and fire pack for the pump action rifle, but I decided against it. That wolf really likes that water. Trot for me, trot for me. Oh, I hope I didn't hit the female. She jumped right in front of that wolf. I don't know if I hit her or not, but I really hope I didn't. Before I track that one, I'm going to go over here and see what's on this side. Don't see anything worth shooting at the moment, but I gotta get on around this corner first. That's fine. You had an agromelanistic, and that was the zone that disappeared and never could find it? Well, that's not good, Colton. You might need to check the surrounding ponds. I really don't know, man. But yeah, I really do think the game is bugged right now. Because according to several people since from the stream today, that people are having zones that are just disappearing. So, I really do think it's a bug in the game right now where the respawns are just not working correctly. Like, they'll work fine for a good long while, and then out of nowhere, they'll just stop coming in. I don't know why it's happening like that, but... Dude, come on, man. You've already shaked once. There we go. Dude, these wolves always want to cross the river. I was gonna say it might help if I had my flashlight on. Where's this blood trail going then? I must have hit the female. Yeah, that female, it's gonna kill her, but she's gonna go all the way across the map on me, so I ain't gonna worry about tracking her. Yeah, I accidentally killed the female too. I hate that, man. I can understand that, Colton. Yeah, if my area didn't have a team, then I would do the same thing. I'll just vote for whichever team I like better. Probably skill related each time. So I can get behind you on that. Come on, Great One, show yourself. Mythical. Well, that's a bad shot. What did I... Oh, I hit something, though. I really hope that wasn't a female. Or was that one I shot? No, that was a different wolf. Man, I gotta hope that that was either the mythical or that it was a male. Okay, let me check this side before I forget again. 3, 3, 4. And the 7 behind a tree, that figures. Oh, he's gonna move for me. That's better. Stop for me, big boy. And he's gonna stop behind them. That should alert them right there. Dude, come on. There we go. Got him. Alright. Time to see if I shot a female or a male. I hope that was a mythical. I hope I dropped the mythical. This is another female. I'm gonna be so upset. Oh, I got a 7. Okay. Well, at least I didn't shoot a female on that run. I was getting really concerned there. So I missed the mythical and dropped a 7 that was behind him, apparently. I'll take that. Alright, let's go get our third wolf. There are four teams right now that are going undefeated. San Antonio Spur, OKC in Western Conference, 2 in the Eastern Conference, and Bulls in the other team. Dude, it sounds like this is going to be a tough year then. If there's that much competition, man. This is going to be a tough year to win the championship, it seems like. Of course, in the NBA, I'm sure that there isn't any easy years. But... I need to put away this tripod. I don't have any use for it now. Let me put up this extra tripod real quick. There we go. Seven, 7, 5, 4. Well, at least I know which one to aim for first. There we go. Got lucky there. Usually the wolves run the other way. Bulls and 76ers are the undefeated teams in the East. Yeah, I was very big into Michael Jordan's time. I still watch some of his highlights sometimes. My favorite NBA players, I love Stephen Curry for his shot. I loved Kobe Bryant for his talent, and Michael Jordan. Those are probably my top three if I had to choose my top three favorite NBA players. Again, I don't really watch NBA, but I know enough to know some of the names. Thought I had a 7 over there. I guess I was wrong. Nope. That's alright. 2 is better than none. What's up, Caden? Unfortunately, I'm on PlayStation, man. Unfortunately, I'm on PlayStation. This Friday we are having a multiplayer stream, but it's for PlayStation players only, unfortunately. However, it's still going to be live streamed if you want to join us. Also, make yourself at home if you want to, man. Talk about whatever you want to. Just keep it family friendly. But it's good to have you in the stream. We're currently 578 kills in. And we'll be stopping the stream probably as soon as my wife gets done with dinner. I don't know how long it's going to be, but here in the next little bit, she'll have dinner ready, and I'll probably have to end the stream at that time. Because there won't be enough time to stream anymore after I eat. Oh, I don't know him, Colton. I'm more familiar with people that's been around for a while. So that's probably a newer player that I don't know, or if he has been around for a while, he's probably associated with a team that I'm not very familiar with. But you're very educated in the game, so I'm sure you know which players are really good. Yeah, Caton, I do have, or Chayton, I don't know how to pronounce your name, but you can tell me in the chat if you need to. But I do have one of every great one in the game, and I've been playing the game since 2017, and I've been great one grinding since 2021 if you have any questions for me. Colton is also very educated in the game if you have questions for him. I don't know if I hit anything with that shot. It's okay. Hopefully that won't kill him. He got drafted in 2018. Okay, so yeah, that's why I don't know him. What team does he play for, Colton? I'll need to know that probably in order to look him up. No promises, because once the stream ends, all the chats get deleted, but I'll try to remember the name. I'll try to remember Shay Alexander. Or Shy, rather. Oh, we got traded to you a year later to our team. Oklahoma State City, I believe is what you're talking about. That's really good, man. Yeah, I'll have to look him up and see if I can find some clips on him. Because, like I said, I'm not very familiar with like the newer NBA players. But hang on one second, guys. Well, I did not mean to shoot that second time. The third time I did, but I was reaching up to unmute my mic, and I accidentally pulled the trigger on my controller. Whoops. That was an embarrassing second shot. Nothing I can do about it now, though. Oklahoma City Thunder. Okay, I do recognize Thunder. I didn't understand the abbreviation, but I do know who Thunder is now that you're saying that. I do know the team. Gotcha, Colton. Well, I'm rooting for your team, man. Hopefully they win. You'll have to keep me in the loop during the streams. Let me know what their standings are and how their games went and stuff. Mythical. Again, nothing too special. Where's that 7 at? There you are. I think this is like the 5th time this guy has been a 7. I don't know if I pulled that off. No, I didn't. Good thing I didn't either, because that's level 4. I thought that was level 5. I wanted to leave the level 4. You, sir, need to stay right where you are. Somehow they didn't drop him. But we'll take the 2. Where is the wolf? But I guess, Colton, that actually wouldn't be too hard for you, though, man, because I think that you do let me know about your teams every stream that you join, so I'm sure you'll be able to keep me in the loop pretty easily. Where's he at, Duke? I can't see him. Oh, he's right here. Okay. Buried in the grass. Where is the blood? Blood? No blood. Blood? Come on, Duke. I need you, man. Where is this wolf at? I mean, he couldn't have went far with the blood like that. Just run straight this way? Yeah, he did. Okay. There we go. The Copper Bowl Lake is so weird. Which one is that one? Yeah, I know, man. It's way too big. Like, I get they wanted to do a lake, but I mean, that thing is like a tiny ocean, in my opinion. Like a tiny sea, more than a lake. It takes forever to run around that thing. That's one of the reasons why it's not even discovered all the way, is because I just did not feel like running all the way around it. Like, I just did not care to look to see what was over there. Mythical. I love these mythicals, but could I please get some more legendaries? That would be nice. Can you trot for me, sir? Hey, there we go. That was a good shot. You have 3 or 4 zones at this pond? Yeah, I only have 1 zone, but they transfer. So, like, some nights they'll be on this side of the pond, and other nights they'll be on the left side of the pond. They're kind of a free roamed group. Alright, let's go to reset time, guys. This might be our final run. Supper is nearly ready. So, this might be our final one. If there's going to be a great one, it's got to be now, guys. Great one or bust. Let me get a drink of water real quick. Oh, at the Copper Bowl Lake. Yeah, I don't know how many I have, Colton. Like I said, I just don't care enough to check that lake. It's way too big. I know there's no great ones on it because of the fact that, you know, there was no population reset. So, for me, there's just no incentive to go up there and walk around that entire lake. Alright. Last run of the evening, guys, probably. We'll have to see. Have to see what happens. Alright guys, my wife just confirmed that dinner is going to be ready in about 10 minutes, so I'm going to go ahead and just fly through these zones without shooting anything unless there's a great one. And hopefully there's something good waiting on us. So we're just going to I'll check all these wolves, make sure there's no diamonds, make sure there's no great ones. And then we'll probably have to call it, because dinner's just about ready. Hope you guys have enjoyed today's streams though, and hopefully the moderators enjoyed seeing their new icons next to their names. And then don't forget that this upcoming Friday, guys, is our multiplayer stream. So from 3 to 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, anybody that's on PlayStation that wants to join, we will be doing a Halloween event where we'll be hunting at nighttime only across several different maps. Just 2 level 5s there, nothing important. Come on, great one, show yourself. I would love to end the stream today with one. Doesn't look like all my respawns have came back in, though. They're starting to work their way in. So we've had 2 legendaries today. One made diamond, one trolled. And we've had countless mythicals, apparently. No rares, no great one just yet. I think we got 4 zones left to check. Just a level 7. I don't see his partner in crime, so hopefully I haven't lost him. Hopefully he just doesn't have his respawn yet. Darn, Colton, you're doing better than me, man. As far as rares are concerned, you're doing better than me. Well, I guess we're about tied actually, because I have 9 diamonds that have showed up, and 8 of them have made, 7 of them have made dime. So I've had nine legendaries, and I've had only 2 trolled me, and then I have 3 rares. So me and you are almost tied. I think you just have 1 more rare than I do. Well, I've got 3 males in here again. Alright, last 2 zones, guys. If there's going to be a great one, it has to be in one of these 2 zones. Fingers double and triple and quadruple crossed. That one came back as another 7. He just loves being a level 7, man. Like, he refuses to be anything else. I think the only 2 things that wolf has ever been is a legendary and a 7. I don't think that I've ever seen him as anything other than that. That is so funny. I think I might even name that wolf 7. Any other wolves? Alright, guys. Unfortunately, the great one is going to elude us today. No multiplayer, unfortunately. I will keep grinding this off stream if I have time, as long as my wife is here grinding with me. I'm going to keep working on the whitetail grind as well. So if that great one shows up, then we'll take it on Friday. But either way, I hope you guys have enjoyed today's stream. It's been a really good one. We had 2 legendaries today. 1 made diamond, 1 didn't. Welcome to all my new moderators. Hopefully you guys had a great time seeing your new icons next to your names. Congratulations once again to all of you. And I will see you guys Friday for our multiplayer stream. Have a great night. Love you all for your support. I'll see you next time.